coming out from behind the curtains today.
There you go.
Did you feel like a Broadway star?
I feel like a star. I feel like the guy, like Joker.
Too bad the music is still going, and too bad it wasn't like hype.
Well, it's our first attempt.
Right.
We discussed it.
That's all right.
Well,
I'll wait till
we'll wait till the music's over. All right, well, the music's off.
And that's why I didn't want to have the music on.
No, you know what? See, we try to come up with something cute, like 5 minutes before the show starts.
No, Dwight, let's not say we. Dwight.
And it was a good idea, in principle. It was a great idea.
Great idea when we're already running 30 minutes late. Fuck it. We'll do something different.
Yeah, why not?
Let's try again.
Okay, let's do it again. Ready?
Okay. Ready?
Ready?
Okay, 3, 2, 1, you go first.
Hi!
Yeah! Woo! Happy Friday, everybody!
Happy Friday, people! Woo!
Welcome back to the weekly catch-up.
With Handsome.
Today you can be handsome because I look like a scrub.
There you go. I pointed Handsome today for you, but
Thank
even
you.
though I'm the real Handsome.
Somebody had to pick up the slack.
I know.
How's everybody doing? What's going on?
What up, everybody?
What's happening? If you're here for the first time, thank you for coming. You won't be disappointed.
I hope your bar is really set low.
Stop that. That's not nice. That fan is blowing all my paperwork all over
I
the
know.
place.
It's really windy in here.
It is. It's so windy.
It's like I feel like a Tesla being
like
in that
Beyonce.
air tunnel. Oh yeah, with her hair going.
Do I look like Beyonce?
Oh, but the difference is I don't have any hair, so it's like it's wind blowing through my scalp.
Yeah. What happened? Man, we're back.
We are back.
What a whirlwind the day has been.
Oh man, you had excitement today. I
Kelly
had
says the mic
excitement. We
sound
both
like
had
shit.
excitement.
Kelly's always so full of nonsense.
What is Kelly
Oh,
up
she
to?
texted me too. Well, you know what? The gain's probably too high.
Whose gain?
Yeah,
My gain,
I'll
your
fix
gain, his gain. We all gain.
Let me. I don't have my iPad, so I actually have to get up to do it today.
Oh.
And you know what it is? It's just because I changed something for another stream, and
Well, do you know what that tells you,
Hold
ladies
on.
and gentlemen? Rec Productions is a very, very busy place where anything and everything can happen. Right, James?
that's right.
Exactly.
Got it.
We got it?
We should have it. We should.
Are you a
be-
jovial giddy boy now? Who needs a little pat on the hiney?
How's that? Everybody like that a little bit better? Kelly likes that better. Everybody's happy. Can I get on with my show?
Do you need a little pat on the hiney?
That should be significantly better.
There you go. I think it's okay.
Man, we've been so busy. Kelly, let me know. Go ahead, chime in. My
Please,
phone's
Kelly.
dying. Yeah, I thought so. It's because I elevated the levels for a different stream, and I thought we'd be okay. But obviously, Dwight and I know how to speak a lot louder than most people,
Yes.
right?
I learned how to personify my voice and project.
Speak to the people, my friend.
I am speaking to the masses, the millions and millions watching around the world. Wow, it's really low today, huh?
You don't even come here with fresh batteries,
No,
man.
they have fresh batteries.
Rookie.
Oh, you know why? Because you have it at medium.
Oh.
You didn't put it at high where
Medium. Poor Chris got frustrated right from the beginning. Freaking blank screen! Blank screen! I see you over there. Anyway, so let's get this show kicked off, man. Let's catch up.
Let's catch up.
What do you think about the set, first of all?
I like it.
What the fuck happened this week?
What? I don't know. What did happen?
I don't know.
What happened this week?
What had happened was so many different things. So
I guess you will start off with the shenanigans.
sure, why not? Because it takes me the long. Oh shit, Moose Knuckles here.
Moose?
Coming in with the joke. So let's read it before I even get it.
Okay.
Why did the art thief's van? Oh, Trouble's in the room.
Hey, Ari.
Hey, Ari.
My girl.
Thanks for all the gift subs. You're the
She has
best
arrived.
you have gotten here.
Yeah, she has
Wait, I
arrived.
gotta scroll back up. I gotta give Moose Knuckle his joke. Why did the Art Thieves van run out of gas as he drove from the museum?
Why?
Because he had no Monet to buy the gas to make Van Gogh.
Water almost came on my nose.
He almost snarfed.
Yeah, that was pretty damn good. I like that.
Okay, so what's up, Ari? Thanks so much for the gift subs. You're the best.
She's always the best. You kidding me?
The lovebirds are in the same room, so chat's about to go crazy.
Uh-oh. Cranium's here.
He was the one that hit us with that joke. Anyway, what had happened was
What
this week.
happened?
This week, man, oh man, I'll tell you, it has been an eventful week.
Share.
Sure.
Sharing
So
is
let's
caring.
start by the obvious, like why the different setup. We got a really busy weekend. We have artists here on Saturday. We have artists here on Sunday.
Sunday.
Tomorrow.
Monday? Any artists there on Monday?
No, on Monday I'll get to that.
Okay.
On Saturday, we have a TRL style show being shot here. My man Marcus, DJ Bam, has launched a new show. He watches this show.
Okay.
He watches this show
Really?
every week.
Really?
Absolutely.
And when can we be guests on his show? Like, we need to be guests on his show.
We need to be able to, remember. We would need to be able to rap or do some sort of performing art. And I mean, you could play the kazoo, I guess. I don't know if Marcus
course.
really wants that first TRL style show, but
let's put this back in the day in Ocean Township, where with my own stomping ground, I was known as
Heavy D.
I was known as Even Flow. Why? Because every time I rhymed, it flowed evenly. It was good.
That sounds absolutely fucking terrible.
No,
Dwight.
bro, you have no clue. I have linguistic skills.
I can't make that any bigger.
That's what my wife says, at least. I have very good linguistic skills.
Linguistic skills. You're talented with your tongue.
Oh, you know it.
That's disgusting, Dwight. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
The stem of a peach? The stem
You
of
can't
a
even
cherry?
say it right.
The
you
cherry?
dickweed.
I can make a knot with it, with my tongue.
You can.
Yeah.
Do it right now.
You have a cherry stem?
Go find something to substitute it with.
Man. Okay, keep on with your story. What
All right.
happened?
So my man Marcus, if you're tuning in, dude, so pumped for tomorrow. You see, we got everything starting to go. So we got that happening tomorrow. So there's gonna be like 6 different artists in here.
Wow.
Fashion show. It's really cool. So I'll plug. I got to pull it up on my phone when you're telling me. I'll plug the show here in chat so people can be prepared for it. Check out Marcus. So we got that. We got my man Stefan coming in on Sunday.
Stefan.
You've heard the name before.
Yes, we know Stefan. Well, does the audience know Stefan? Because I know Stefan.
Well, if you don't know Stefan, you should know Stefan. Stefan Marcellus. If you watch a very popular show on TV where talent tries out and sings,
could it be? Oh,
that is the one. He's
That's
been
with the
on
V?
that show before. Dude, he is such an incredible guy, man. I'm so excited for him. This is like a year and a half in the making, almost now, a year and change. Finally getting him to come in. He's going to be with us all day on Sunday. We got a very special live experience with Stefan Marcellus.
Live.
Coming to Twitch soon. So
you know what that means,
Oh
ladies and
my
gentlemen?
gosh.
If you're watching the show right now, it is a moral imperative that you watch on Sunday.
no. We're not going to be broadcasting
No.
the show on Sunday.
No live Sunday?
No. That's not how that's going to work.
Boo! Bring out the pitchforks and the torches.
You have to tune in, and I'll tell you when.
Okay.
Soon.
Okay, coming to this channel, Red Productions, soon.
Thank you. Thank you for that plug, Dwight. What's up, Aviato? I want to get caught up.
Aviato!
Thanks for coming in. He misses you.
I do miss him. I'm his spirit animal.
His favorite bald dude, he said.
Yeah.
And I'm his favorite bearded dude. Although I'm looking very raggedy this week, I am like
Dude,
4
I need
weeks
to
overdue
shave.
for a haircut.
I need to shave.
I just cannot seem to get there. What did Cranium say? How do you know diarrhea is hereditary? It runs in your genes. That's disgusting.
I almost did that this week.
You're disgusting. What's wrong with you Canadian people?
Hey,
Hey? Hey? No?
maybe it's become the bison burgers and stuff they eat up there.
Fucking swamp donkeys, eh?
It's all the poutine. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
Even more delicious.
So I know I'm like future thinking because it's like on my brain.
Future thinking?
But like, yeah, because you were like, what's going on with you this week? I'm counting Saturday as Sunday as this week.
Oh, this week? Okay. Well, continue for
So I'll
this
go
week.
back like backwards,
Yeah,
right? Let's go
backwards.
backwards in time. Right. Okay. Cool.
Go
so
back.
I always
Back
need
into
I always
time.
need so much help with this.
We'll go back into the future in a
I
minute.
can't remember what happened on Monday.
No. Because I know I was here on Wednesday.
And
I showed up here on Wednesday.
I can't remember what I had going on. I did get the game. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna like fix some things as we're going. I did get Resident Evil.
Yep. The
Village.
Village. Yo, I was watching you do the thing on the stream.
I couldn't stay on that part of this. I couldn't stay with it on that part of the stream.
All I know is the creepy
Where I
thing.
was
You had a
going.
lady come out with
Dude.
long ass nails, and she was swiping at you, and you kept on trying to run away from her. I was like, what the hell? Well, kill her. Stab her in the
The
neck.
game is like super high stress. Great game. I haven't gotten that far in it yet. I haven't had much time to really play it. Moose got me turned on to it. Not Moose Knuckle. Moose.
Yeah.
Andrew Moose. Got me turned on to it. Great game. Graphics are sick. The vibe is like real dark and bloody and scary and but I'm at a point right now where like I'm in this huge castle. I need to find these masks. I got this crazy ginormous lady with Freddy Krueger hand chasing after me all over the damn castle. I have no idea where I need to go to find this last mask. And I was like, you know what?
You need
For
to
a
ask
stream,
her. Ask her, like, hey, lady.
I could have used some backseat gamer to like help me out because I
Well,
am
if
lost
you're a
right now.
backseat gamer, reach out to James right now, and maybe you can help him out. Just saying. Aviado. I don't know if you play that, but just saying. Ari.
Yeah, anybody, if anybody
battle
started
place.
this game and knows how to find the fourth mask in the castle, get at me.
Get at you.
Get at me. So I wound up switching over to American Truck Simulator. It's
Mm-hmm.
the first time I've actually streamed my most current truck. So
I
figured-
saw that, the white truck with the weird lights all the way in the
It's
back.
not white, but yeah.
It's not white?
No,
What is it,
it's
silver?
actually gray. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So there was that. I did that on Wednesday, right?
You were driving in the rain, so it was really hard to figure out.
Yeah,
what
dude, I wound up like getting super frustrated too because I had to like pull this huge triple trailer and it sent me to this lumber yard, right? But it's like somewhere in Oregon and it's like you turn off the main road onto this dirt road that's a fucking hill up and the truck is lowered. It's got a lower chassis and because of the rain, it literally made the road mud. And I was just stuck, just spinning the wheels for like 20 minutes. And Chris is like, you're playing a fucking fake truck game where you've been stuck for fucking 20 minutes and it's 1:45 in the morning. What the fuck you doing? And I was like, I gotta get out of this hole. I was like right there. And it'll cost whatever. It'll cost me money. So that was that. So I did that. What else did I do? Trying to push forward. Enough about that nonsense. That was Wednesday. Thursday. Thursday was yesterday.
You didn't do nothing Wednesday when I showed up?
I just told you.
Oh, that was Wednesday.
That was Wednesday night. Thursday was the day we did the we did the auction thing, right? Was that Wednesday?
That was
Chris?
Wednesday you did the auction thing.
So we have some really exciting. We went through. Man, I wish we had a camera on for this because it was literally like crazy in here. We did this auction of this liquidation of this production company, and we were grabbing gear. Chris got some gear. The numbers were so tiny for like the most expensive tour equipment, and we were doing these bidding wars. And Chris wound up getting a bunch of cool stuff. I wound up. I don't want to like spoil it on the show. Like I just want people to see when the stuff comes.
So is it fair to say, can we
So-
just say go Maroon 5
Yeah, or Bon Jovi.
or Bon Jovi?
There's a bunch of them.
No,
But-
they're not going to be on the show now. Like,
No.
Well, if they can, you're more than welcome, guys.
In spirit.
But I got something super dope that
It'll
I'm
be
really
Picasso.
excited. Yeah, Van Gogh.
Sorry, that's an inside joke here. We'll share eventually.
But I went through this bidding war, dude, and I had like it was crazy the way it worked because I had my eye on one thing, right? And we were going through this bidding war, but while I was trying to do this one thing, other stuff I wanted to get, the time on it was expiring, right? So
Right.
like if I put bids on this one thing, I'd really like, I would need to spend all this extra money for the other. So it was like, I had to like start to pick and choose in my head, like, okay, what am I going to try to pursue? Am I going to be able to sacrifice this because the time's going to run out on that while I'm still bidding on this thing,
Right.
which sucked. But I wound up getting something super dope. I was bidding warring with this guy. I was waiting until like, I was
Last
online
second.
bidding, and I was waiting until like 3 seconds and submitting a bid. And the guy was like, all right, fuck you then, bro. You know what I'm saying? And kept like, and then he was like, are you going to play like that? And then kept getting me again. So, and every time you bid, even at the last second, if 2 people bid within the last couple seconds, it extends the time on that item another 4 minutes.
What?
So now if other people see it or whatever, they can start jumping in. So they extended the time on me like, what would you say, Chris? What was that, like 5 times? It got
Probably.
yeah?
Yeah, probably close to that.
Yeah. I went through this like emotional roller coaster, bro, because I would like wait till 2 seconds, put my bid in, and then fuck, it's extended for another 4 minutes, and I have to sit back, wait. And then so we went that, and I literally, when I got the stuff, I did a victory lap around the office. I did a victory lap around the office. Nobody filmed it. Hands up like Rocky. I went fucking buck wild.
Good.
So that leads me into my Monday, which you asked me about.
Oh, this upcoming Monday.
Yes, Chris and I are
gonna be traveling
gonna be
to-
taking a. I don't want to like give away too much information. We're gonna be traveling out of state. We're gonna load up the trailer, travel out of state to a production house, pick up our scores from Wednesday.
And they had to buy a new trailer.
Come back. Well, no, I was due for that anyway. I was due for that. This definitely helps when we're making the trip to make sure that we have. But the previous trailer I've had since 2010, man, and you
Who
know,
knows? Eventually, you may see it around here.
Yeah.
You know, on the show, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe.
the trailer.
No, the whatever you,
The new
whatever
stuff?
you, yeah. The
Oh, you're
Chris.
definitely gonna see the new stuff.
Okay.
You're definitely gonna see the new stuff. Let me get caught up on chat real quick, because there was a lot of going on here.
Yeah.
A lot of talking. Our peoples were here, and
Somebody
we
was
were ignoring
short,
it.
and Aviato
right.
says some other things, and then
No. I want to go back because I know that Cranium dropped some jokes in here. So let's
that's
get
what
caught
Canadians
up.
do. They love dropping jokes. There's some silly people up in Canada.
So while I'm finding that Cranium, how's everything working out with that railroad thing, man? Is that keeping you busy?
Oh, what?
I see Jimmy's in the room. What's
Yep.
up, Jimmy?
Jimmy Short's in the room. I'm surprised you didn't notice. That's why I mentioned Jimmy.
Oh, that was way far back. So what's going on with Aviato?
Oh my
He wants to
God.
know, is Sexy Time with Dwight on the cards today? It is.
It is.
It is.
Unfortunately, we're running out.
We just realized.
Yeah, we just realized we're like in the, like less than a handful left, and we recorded about 30 sexy times.
Aviato said, also apologies for being all spicy the other day. I don't know what was up with me. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, bro.
That spicy food that you were eating.
Bro, trust me. I thought it was funny. He was like on fire. I was like, damn, bro, like that tandoori chicken must have got to him or something. Like you need to get a mango lassi and slow it down, but
What was super stressful, Kelly? I don't know what you're talking about. Or you?
it's probably about
Anxiety
the
was
bidding
deep.
war, about the
Oh yeah.
Probably watching
yeah.
you, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back at it. Dwight's gonna have to shoot some more. We got one more left after tonight.
Aw,
we realized, and we're gonna have Will help you come up with some
Yeah,
creative
we need
content
to
for
because
that.
it's sexy. Like I enjoy being the sexy, and telling everyone to be the sexy is creating the sexy is very difficult. Very difficult.
It was stressful. The shit was stressful as hell, like super stressful. That's why I did the victory lap.
There you go.
And then
And
then
So what's going on this week? This weekend.
what did we do yesterday? I don't remember shit. And now we're at today.
Yeah, but you said you have something special for tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
So tomorrow I got Marcus here.
Marcus, and then
Sunday I got Stefan here.
Stefan.
Yep. Monday we go pick up our scores, our bounties,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just gonna be a shit show from there because then we have all this new stuff that we need to
You gotta
like
organize it, learn how to work
set it up, get it ready.
Now, are we gonna do Slaughtered with Mike?
Not for another 2 weeks. Mike is really, really busy with his umpiring work. He was here to do it last week, but we couldn't link up. Chris had to do some off-site setup stuff, so he wasn't here, and I didn't want to just have him sitting here in like a normal room and do it. So we kind of just put it on pause, and then the next 2 weeks he's going to be busy. Snow slaughter.
So at least for 2 weeks, he's out of here.
Yeah. I get the pun. I get the pun.
Yeah. See, I'm creative. I'm smart.
Aviedo says he's told at least 16 people now, be the sexy, and
There
just
you go.
walks away.
There you go.
That's fucking dope, bro.
Yeah.
What you should do now is walk
You're
up to
fucking
women.
worldwide, man.
Dude, just go walk up to women and just go, do you have moist thoughts? And just walk away.
Who would have thought STDs in India?
Oh, I love the fact that STD's in India. We need to spread STD all around the world. We need to make it like a fungal infection.
Kind of
that
like your
spreads.
dad did, right?
Get that out of it, bro.
Got you, bitch.
Yeah, you did, jerk. I love my.
Okay.
Okay.
So what had happened with you?
Me?
Let me guess. Well, guys, I played some disc golf with my wife.
Well-
And I took a test, and
Well, it's kinda funny.
I picked up some shit, and I came by here, took a shit in your bathroom.
I did not take a shit this week.
And then
I wanted to.
That was it.
No. What happens is on Saturday, after the show, I had class and I did a test out, physical assessment test out.
Okay.
Guess what?
What?
I aced that mother.
Say what?
Whoop whoop.
Did you just tell me that already? Yeah, you told me that the other day when
No,
you
I,
were here, right?
yeah, I told you that.
Yeah,
I
okay,
kicked
okay.
its
I
ass.
can't remember.
And then what happens is that my mom, in doing, how my mom has CML leukemia.
You
Instead
say
of
that every single show, by the
well,
way.
I want
you
people to know
that.
if the new listeners like, oh man.
They know you've said it at every show.
Well, I like sharing it.
Okay,
It gets it
apparently.
off my show. It's like it makes me feel
It-
better.
It's
sharing.
cathartic for you?
Yes.
Okay.
cathartic. I have no clue what that word means, but yes, it's cathartic. And what happens is instead of doing Mother's Day on Sunday, where everybody and their mother's out, we decided to do it on Saturday. So I
Didn't we
took-
cover that in last week's show?
Huh?
Didn't we cover that in last week's show?
No, I was talking about that. I wanted to, but we didn't organize it.
Okay.
So I took her to her favorite ramen spot, and guess what she ate?
Ramen?
Ramen, and she loved it. It made her
Did she
feel
get
better.
chicken flavored or beef flavored?
She got pork flavored. She got pork flavored tantan.
Did it come in a little package?
No, dude, it was like this
Yeah,
bowl.
I've yet to go to like a ramen place. Everybody raves about it.
Dude, you gotta come with me.
You
to
have a
this
good
ramen.
spot?
Oh, definitely so.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Hold on, let me catch up.
You gotta get the
because
tantan.
we have Gibson in the house
Oh, I gave some.
calling us infidels. What's up?
Give me
Dwight.
some. Good evening, infidels.
Avita wants to know, how do you manage to make everything weirdly sexual?
Because it's easy. Everything is sexual.
Mm.
Like everybody says, everything's political. Bullshit. Everything's sexual.
Everything?
Everything's sexual.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Okay, sorry to
Having
interrupt you.
sex
I want to
on
make
the
sure that we
floor.
stay current with all the folks that are here.
No, it's good. It's good. So I did that with my mom. Sunday,
Uh-huh.
of course, I cut the grass. I cleaned, did that.
Mm.
I washed the dogs. They were not happy. Monday, guess what I did? I played disc golf. Woo! And you know what else I did?
What'd you do?
No, I finished watching Shadow and Bone, the show on Netflix.
Oh yeah, you've been
Great
raving
show.
about. Which
Oh, great episode. Great show. Great show.
I need to get caught up on that. And speaking of, Avieto got a fleshlight. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Have you tried that out yet, Avieto, or
Yeah.
what?
How many times did you?
Tell us the truth. How many times you used it so far? A day.
Well, here's my question.
A day.
What do you call it? What's its name?
Yeah, what is its name? No woman?
Pinene.
You get it. His name is Naman.
Yeah.
No woman.
So on Tuesday,
Never
My
mind.
punani.
Tuesday I worked, and then I had my final for my class. And let me just tell you, I was sweating bullets. I thought this final was gonna be hard. I kicked that final's ass.
Yeah?
Look, I took its name. I spanked it. I gave it a good rogering. That's what I did.
Did you do what Avieto does to his fleshlight?
Oh man, I did worse to it. You kidding me?
He's gonna say, well, I'm just gonna say I've tried it.
Feels good.
My question is, how many times
He tried it a lot.
did you put it in the microwave and warm it up?
We're testing it for durability.
Did you use
That's
hot
a
water to
crazy
clean
idea,
it?
actually. Just soak it in hot water
Oh
first.
yeah.
so it's
And then-
warm.
Just saying. boiling hot water.
I'm telling you, you gotta put it between the mattress and the box spring so you can go hands free.
Jimmy Shart has gifted a sub.
Yo, Jimmy, you're the man.
Thank
Chris,
you,
I
Jimmy.
honestly thought it was you that made
I
that
am
noise, by the
Aviato.
way. I thought it was you. Jimmy, thank you so much.
And I gave it to I am Aviato.
He deserves one.
Yeah, okay.
He's going hands-free.
Oh, see.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Whatever computer Aviato's touching, make sure you're wearing gloves. That's all I gotta say about that.
Kelly says that the ones that has the lips on it. Yeah, it looks like a flashlight, but at the bigger end of it, it's got like a little mini vagina with a hole.
It looks like goldfish lips.
But turned sideways.
Sideways goldfish lips.
There's no clit, so you don't have to worry about that part.
You don't have to worry about massaging or
No.
learning how to eat it.
There's no foreplay. You just go right to it.
Aviato, that's really
A couple
like,
squeeze of drip of the water-based
Like,
lube, and you're good to go.
I was gonna say, like, do yourself a favor. Don't pretend to eat it after you use it.
Oh, who is my banana?
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Who is my
Don't
banana?
after you use it, don't go into it. It's like
Oh my
Oh.
God, what's the name
the
of
last.
that?
That's the last thing you want to taste your own cream pie.
There's an it's the
Yeah, we have
oatmeal
Aviato.
cream pie.
Oh, that's.
Oh my God.
Then Wednesday, I came over here, visited you guys, visited
You
the
did?
staff here. We discussed a couple things for the show.
Do you remember what we did on Wednesday?
Yeah, we talked about the
I
bidding
remember.
stuff. I talked to Chris a little bit, and that was it. Thursday,
Talking.
I ended up getting my hair cut.
Oh.
Practice my,
Did that take a long time? I mean,
it takes about 20 minutes to make sure it's
yeah.
on point. My wife,
I saw that they came out with this new thing. It like attaches to your fingers. And
yes, I want that shit.
I saw like a
I want that.
commercial
That's like
for it.
it's about $90.
It looks like it's expensive, but it looks like it's
Oh,
worth
dude,
it.
it's $90
You
online.
just kind of rub your hand
Oh
on your
yeah,
head.
dude.
right?
Like I'm dying to get that. I'm dying to get that. And then what happens is we end up buying a disc golf thing, a practice putter thing. So we've been practicing putters and we're working on our mechanics. But Renata got a lot better.
You told me she was sucking it up last time.
Dude, like I'm now throwing
Like
my
big time.
putters almost 250 feet. So I'm almost the length of a football field. every throw.
250 of your feet or real feet?
Real feet.
Okay.
I'm saying, well, yo, my feet are normal size.
Not your arms though.
Dude, these are, yo, leave my T-Rex arms alone. And
Wait,
then,
you got to hear this before you say that.
okay,
Ready?
ready.
So Aviato said in response to the cream pie, a chef shouldn't be afraid of his own cooking.
Do chickens eat their own eggs?
And Gibson says, oh man, that reminds me of the Blue Mountain State episode. Everyone gets the clap from the most amazing fleshlight. I've never seen said show.
I never seen.
The whole team
I've heard
shares
about it. I heard about it.
Shares it. Okay, sorry.
Yo, recycling your own stuff. Bleh.
What do they call that? Besides cream pie, if you sucked it out of it, is that snowballing? Or is that when
No,
somebody else puts it in
it's-
somebody
I
else's
forget.
mouth?
I think I want to say it's felching.
Felching? Chris, do you want to weigh in on this? Do you happen to know?
Man,
what
just
the-
because
I
I'm
mean, you're
Greek doesn't mean
you
we invented
this
every
shit.
damn thing.
What is it?
I said just because I'm Greek doesn't mean we invented
I
every
mean,
damn
you
thing.
invented all of this shit, bro.
Shit.
You're Greek. You kidding me? That's all-
From this, we can make a feta cheese.
Oh, I can see it being chunky. You put it on top of
Oh my God.
salad.
Bleh.
Sprinkles, yes.
I can see him go like this with it.
The
I make this one fresh yesterday.
salt baying that shit. He was salt baying that shit.
Looks like he has Trousseau syndrome. Just like
Aviator said he hasn't learned this part yet. A cream pie is only when it comes out. Oh, we're wrong. I'm sorry. He's correcting us from Ari's Institute of Sex.
sexual learning.
Yes. Sorry, Aviator.
Sorry.
Wait, is that an actual place
So
to
if,
go?
if you could just jump in, yeah, Ari's starting her own school.
All right.
So if Ari wants to weigh in on
Congratulations.
this, or Aviato, what would that technically be when Aviato sucks the cream pie out of the
I think
fleshlight?
it's felching.
Felching.
I think it's felching.
But why would you have such a cool name like a cream pie and then something like that called felching?
The hell I should know.
You know what a blumpkin is?
It's
Yes.
probably Dutch.
When you said you're taking a dump and someone's giving you a oral stimulus.
Oral stimulus.
What was that called? What?
Blumpkin.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
Blumpkin.
You've never heard of a
Fuck outta
blumpkin
here,
before?
man. Nah, I'm a man, goddammit.
Have you ever heard of a rusty trombone?
Yeah, I've heard of the Rush trombone. I play that every couple mornings or so.
How about a dirty
That's
Sanchez?
disgusting.
Getting the flag up, you know what I mean?
What did you call it? I called it a Roman war mask, but you called it something different.
Which one was
Roman
the?
You
War
fucking drop the nuts on the forehead and lay your pecker over the nose. I called
Thought
it a
that was a tea
Roman war.
bag.
That's the tea bag.
No, teabag is when you drip it in their mouth.
No, tea bag is when you're dropping your nuts on their face.
But I'm talking about over. You put your fucking nuts on over like the top, and their dick comes down like the fucking.
Oh, that's
war mask.
a war mask.
I call it the Roman war mask. No,
Yeah.
is that wrong? Aviato? Anybody?
See, I'm actually teaching a class at RE school.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah, it's called human. A human marionette.
He said a unicorn. Give me some. That's a unicorn. It's called a unicorn. I like that. I'm sorry. Yo, dude, I tried the cream pie from Walmart last night. Best thing ever.
Yes.
Oh,
Aviato said, "You guys, I told my instructor I loved cream pies, referring to the dessert. It was only after AIS. Again, I'm going to plug Ari School. I realized why he laughed at me. So he was innocently saying this whole time that you dig cream pies, and the teacher was like,
of course
"Wrong
you
with you,
do.
bro?
Of course, they're very good. I like this very much.
Get
Come
the
again.
helmet."
I enjoyed it. Come again.
That's disgusting. Poor Dwight. We keep interrupting your recap.
No, it's all right. And then this morning, I released my latest episode of MTG Ectoplasm. And I want to thank all my listeners, internationally and nationally, listening. And guess who's sponsoring my show? Rep Productions. Rep Productions
I thought you
is
were-
supporting my show.
I thought you were going to say Fleshlight at first.
That would have been awesome.
Really? Can we get some complimentary
I don't
ones?
know. I don't know if that's the right base to sit there and reach up to.
Rec Productions is sponsoring your show.
Look at that.
MTG Ectoplasm.
MTG Ectoplasm.
Magic the Gathering, if you don't know.
I'm a medium that wears an extra large.
James love oatmeal cream pies. I do love oatmeal cream pies.
I love the oatmeal cream pies. I just
don't get
don't
them
know
anymore.
the other cream pies.
Aviator wants to be in your class.
Of course.
All right, I just wanted to make sure I was caught up. So,
Yeah, the human marionette or human puppet.
it's gross.
No, it's not. It's fun. It depends if you.
You gotta like, you're going all the way. You're going all the way to the
sometimes
wrist.
sometimes you can get like elbow deep.
Oh my God, you would be pulling out intestines if you go deep,
Well,
bro.
sometimes there is.
Something wrong with that
there
lady's
are
cervix if you
times-
go that far, bro.
I hate to say there are times where there is prolapse,
Oh, ugh.
but you got to be kind. You got to push it back a little bit. You're like, this is what you do. Ready? James, you go like this.
That's so terrible, Dwight.
Oof,
That's so
yes.
fucking terrible. Let's fucking push the garlic knot back.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to nudge it with your nose.
Well, that's the show, folks. Thanks for coming this week. Ah.
Da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh,
Did I go too far? Did I?
I don't know. I feel like Dwight just might be as a sexual expert as Ari, if not more. That comes from Aviato. Jimmy Short says, I got an oatmeal cream pie for James. That's disgusting, Jimmy. Shame on you. You're old enough to know better than that.
I
What's
guarantee
wrong with you?
I guarantee he puts it right on his
Jimmy
computer monitor.
fucking backstabbed me on Wednesday night and
Why?
streamed at the same time, same time as me. Thanks, Jim. No problem. Backstabbing son of a bitch, you.
And I guarantee he's driving going like this. Fuck James. Oh, fuck James.
He wasn't trying. He was playing a different game I saw on Steam. I don't
No?
know. He was doing something else. Fucking jerk.
Sick with the experience.
Also, give me a minute. I gotta wash my eyes with sanitizer after I just saw Dwight do stuff.
You're gonna get the Dwightitis.
Do not drink bleach. Just,
No,
don't follow the.
no. Use use the hand sanitizer. Don't drink it. Just use it.
Do not drink bleach.
No, hand sanitizer's got plastic in it, man. You don't want to drink that.
No, Jimmy said I went on when he went on. I was already on. I got your notification after I was already on that says Jimmy Shard is live, and it says come hang y'all.
Come hang, y'all.
And I'm
Come
like,
hang, y'all.
come on, man. You're supposed to be my one and only fan. If you're not in the room, who's going to talk to me?
You're my only fan.
He was my only friend on
My
Trump.
only friend.
You're the only inspiration I have.
I'll say something to Chris. I'll be like, whatever. I'm gonna watch this video of car crashes instead.
Can I tell you something that happened to me today?
Is this the story that you're like, I got a story to tell on the show?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I've been receiving a phone call for the last
That your car warranty's up?
3 weeks, every 3 hours or every 2 to 3 hours for 3 straight weeks. I don't recognize the number. And then today I was like, enough. I'm going to answer this phone number.
Okay.
And what it is, it's my student loans. It's like, oh, you owe money. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't owe no money. My wife takes care of this. I was like, I paid multiple times this month. Go check. The lady goes checks. I was like, listen, I guarantee you guys owe me money. She comes back, well, sir, you owe $13. I'm like,
You call
what?
me 3 hours?
You
every
call me for the last 3 weeks, every 2 hours, for $13? Are you kidding me? And she's like, well, sir, you owe $13. How would you like to pay? I was like, how about I don't pay? She's like, well, sir, you got to pay. I was like, you know what, put it on my bill. She's like, no, sir, you have to pay today. I was like, what happens if I don't have the money? Well, you have to figure it out. Well, if I ain't got the money to pay you, it ain't going to happen. It's like, well, sir, you got to figure out. I was like, well, if you can figure out how I'm going to pay you $13 today, I'll pay the full amount right now. The stupid girl then types up, okay, you want to pay the full amount right now? I'm like, no, if I'm not going to pay you the $13, I'm not going to pay you the full amount. Stupid. So the girl got upset. She hung up.
Your existing balance, you mean? Your
My-
whole existing balance.
Yeah, my whole existence, all the thousands of dollars. So you know what I did afterwards?
What'd you do? Don't be cheap, by the way.
I paid the $13.
Don't be cheap. You should have said,
She
I'll
was
give
so
you 20.
upset. She was so upset that I was not going to pay $13. I was not going to pay $13 on principle. On principle, no.
I mean, you owed them that money. It's technically their money.
Dude, $13. You're going to harass me for 3 straight weeks for $13?
Sir, I've got $13 an hour for the past 3 weeks trying to get this
That's when you get-
$13.
$13.
That's when you get one of those calls from India that
Oh,
they
no,
want
this
you to
was
go
a
to the
white
bank
lady.
right now and
Oh,
transfer $35,000
no,
into
this-
this account.
This girl's name was Jennifer. Oh, this lady's at the very end, I was like, listen here, sweetheart. She goes, my name isn't sweetheart. My name is like, I'm like, it doesn't matter what your name is.
It doesn't matter.
I'll call you Bob, Jacob, or Philip. I don't give a damn what, no.
This
no.
is what the Dwight says.
I'm not paying you $13. Kiss my ass.
I gotta comment on
Suck
this.
it.
So Aviato says, echoing on Kelly's comments, Dwight is probably a sex legend by theory,
Hey,
and
no
probably
theories.
a 2-pump chump in the sheets.
No, trust me. I give the best 30 seconds a woman will ever have.
I like how I segued you with giving you that little piece where you're like, yeah, I'm the fucking best. And then it comes down to the truth of the matter, which is,
To me, sex is like a race. Whoever finishes first wins.
yeah.
I've never lost a
Hey
race
man,
yet.
why run a fucking marathon in a sprint race, you know?
Who cares? It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
It's all about me, not about them.
Oh my goodness. I forget what else I was gonna say, but that's whatever and whatever.
Let me hide behind the curtain again.
Let's start over from the beginning, all over again. All right. Dead silence. Real
Yeah.
weird. Awkward.
Okay, weird, awkward.
That's
sound.
weird.
Uh-oh, here he goes, the automaton. No. Is it on high? Dude, you gotta open the mouth.
It's on high. I forgot about that. Okay. On to the next bit. That's my segue.
That's it. So I think it's time for news.
Yeah.
Aw, news is on the way. Thanks for dropping by. We're gonna learn you something new today. Here's Dwight with the odd news.
The odd news. Oh, sorry.
That was a nice counter move, by the way. I like how you were right on my lean back on that.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with this shit, except for the damn screen going black.
I don't know what happened. We had this long discussion beforehand, too. I was like, I'm not even gonna play the music player this time. Every time we try to do the music player, it's always a fucking problem. We're just gonna skip it. And we're like, did we not go? Fucking music. I don't know what happened, dude. It wasn't pulled out, so that's what she said.
We always have a problem pulling out.
That's what she said too.
Twice I've had that issue.
I don't have that issue. I leave it in.
Oh, ever?
That's disgusting. Cream pie, you eat it out. Fletch.
No,
you
no,
Fletch it.
no.
What is it? Fletch?
Felching.
Felch it. You felch it.
Felching.
Can I get a large Felchum with a
You
straw?
dealt it. You felch it.
Ugh. Ugh.
All right.
Okay, ready?
Are we doing? What are we doing? Are we doing? Are you want me to break it up?
Yeah,
between
well,
that and
like I do the
Namaste?
odd
Okay,
news,
Okay.
you do the James TZ,
Okay.
and then we'll end it with what happened today.
It should be JMZ, not James TZ,
Oh, well then, okay,
because TMZ is the media zone.
okay. Well, I
Right.
don't know.
So it would be James's media zone.
Okay.
What would JTZ? What would the T be for? Well, just tell me in your head what the fucking the T would stand for.
Testicle.
Okay. That was a-
Testicle
That was a
manipulation
typical
zone.
Dwight answer. On to the odd news, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
My man Dwight.
Ready.
News.
On news, Anthony Hartman, a seventh grader, said the shortages of medical supplies during the COVID-19 pandemic inspired him to design his own ventilator using Lego pieces.
Wow. It's amazing what you can do with Legos.
No, this 12-year-old used a type of building block called the Lego Mindstorm EV3 robotic kit, and he earned a lot of praise, and he entered a Kids Think contest. He didn't win it, but a lot of people said, congratulations. young
Yeah,
man."
that's pretty impressive, man.
You
Good
know
for
what?
him.
Weird, but cool kid. On other odd news, Auction House Christie's, you've heard of them?
I
It's
have.
in New York. They announced that they're going to be selling a French bottle of wine that spent a year aging in the International Space Station.
Wow. Would that make a difference? Wouldn't it age less?
Galactic.
Just before you finish the story, but wouldn't it age less because of the rate of speed?
Technically, yes. But let me read
Okay,
it.
sorry.
There's a certain
Go
thing that goes, no, don't be sorry. It's expected to sell for about $1 million.
Okay.
And what happens is it spent 440 days in space,
Okay.
and
it's from the legendary Bordeaux wine of Petrus. And they said what happens is that the aromatics are more floral and more smoky because of the fact of the zero gravity.
I like the sound of the smoky part.
Okay.
So
That doesn't make sense to me, but sure.
Well, because you're gonna see it's floating. It's not it's not settled.
Right. Gotcha. Gotcha.
So obviously the fermentation process is a little different than outer space.
In space. But the space station is pressurized, is it not?
To a point.
Yeah, right. You're right, because it can still float.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, the floating has nothing to do with the pressurization. The pressurization helps them with their ears not popping and their voice not changing pitch.
And
Well,
can
they're in
breathe.
lower Earth atmosphere. They're not really like outer
Yeah, they're not
space.
in outer space. They're still falling to Earth very
Right.
slowly.
Yeah, slowly, but they're in the geocentric sphere where they're traveling 37,000 miles around.
Right, 37,000 miles an hour around the space. Which is what what he just happened to him, but something
He sounded
did.
like he was taking a dump.
Yeah. But that's where I was going with that speed thing, because they say that like pilots, like jet fighter pilots, they don't physically age, they numerically age the same, but they don't physically age the same as people that travel at normal rates of speed because of the high rate of speed. The high rate of speed has an effect on your aging process.
Yeah,
But-
but also gives you a lower sperm count. Speed kills your sperm.
Really?
Well,
Little
Aviato,
guys
now you-
can't go that fast.
Now I
huh?
know why Aviato likes to fly planes.
I ain't gonna have no dang babies.
Shooting blanks.
Oh, it helps out my cream pies.
What is Aviato saying, by the way? I feel like I'm ignoring him. He said, I'm proud of you. 30 seconds, nice and efficient, all done by bedtime.
Amen.
And as for the logo, it is just a monogram. One of our monograms, we have the canvas up, so it probably looks a little brighter. But we've been doing that for a little while. It's
But it
okay.
looks cool today.
The yellow.
It looks really
The
cool.
canvas is dope. The crazy thing about canvas is it's the most simplistic thing in the world. But man, you throw even with paint on it and all, you throw some lights on it, and the texture that really comes out from it is,
It pops.
yeah,
Pop.
is really something nice, something different.
Now, in good news,
Yes.
an
do we have
amazing tech development. What happens is there's private firms right now that are on the verge of creating a nuclear fusion reactor to help power humanity.
A nuclear fusion reactor to help power humanity.
Yes. So, like, instead of using nuclear power plants and
Okay.
solar and all this other stuff, they're going to use nuclear fusion.
Okay.
I thought we haven't gotten the fusion thing down yet.
Oh, well, what happens is they
What had
found
happened was
that this firm near MIT and another one in England were able to create a portable fusion reactor by using high-powered magnets.
Portable, huh?
Yeah, and what they're going to do is that it creates so much friction where it makes as much heat as the sun. And they're going to use this heat to power everything. They say it's actually more powerful than solar, hydro, and wind combined.
Sounds like the power of my dick. Friction, heat, electrifying.
wow, you have been around Dwight way too much
Way too
recently,
much, bro.
Chris.
Like even
I'm
the,
very surprised to hear that from
yeah,
you.
that
You know what?
That was a stretch.
Grow up.
I know, really. Come on, act your age. What are you like?
What's wrong with you?
Middle aged?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
Y'all about to go black screen.
I'm about to mute my mic. I ain't talking for the rest of the show, motherfuckers. We'll see. I'm just a fucking lady guy. We'll show you. Don't need
No.
this shit.
Sit
Going
in-
outside and smoke a cigarette. Fuck you guys.
Speaking of, it is about that time, I reckon.
Well, if it stays on the wide shot for a while, we all know why.
Now, what's going on in the world of entertainment?
Entertainment. It's coming. I don't know what Will was supposed to make me the thing, and he didn't.
Well, it's coming.
Fucking Will. You jerk.
It's Chris. Chris.
You saw him. He likes the curtain thing. He can get through real easily
he's
now.
trying to hide
Like he's
like-
got a big smile on his face. He's like, yeah, motherfucker.
He's trying to hide. He's trying to hide like a calico cat.
Oh, shit. Okay, so here's what I got. I'm sure you guys have heard about it, but my first topic is Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen. Man,
What
Ellen
is
is
up with Ellen?
Ellen has decided to wrap up her show in 2022.
It's about damn time because it's not funny.
Ellen told, yeah, right? Listen,
If whoever's doing Ellen, you looking to replace her spot, James and I are available. I'm just saying.
except we just don't have all this stuff to give away.
And they don't have Chris.
No. Ellen told The Hollywood Reporter, when you're a creative person, you constantly need to be challenged. She was saying that her show is no longer a challenge, by the
Okay.
way. She's been doing it for so long and is so great at it. Well, she didn't say they're great at it, but she's been doing it for so long she doesn't find it as a challenge. She said, so, that's her public excuse. But let's be fucking real here,
What a
okay,
moron.
Ellen? The reason why you decided to wrap up your show
It's because of all the
is
criticism.
because you're a mean-ass bitch.
You got all the criticism.
And you don't have any clean image anymore.
No.
The demise of her is when her staff came out and said that she treats people like shit. Apparently, the viewership has dropped by
Hey, come on.
1 million, and the whole be kind to others and to yourself mumbo jumbo that she's been spewing for years was just bullshit, right?
She's full of excrement.
And her, by the way, little side note I have in here, although she decides that she's giving it up herself, and she was not fired, her contract does expire in 2022, coincidentally or not. At the end of the day, I highly doubt it was a challenge. She has not, no good public.
Everybody's swearing up and down who's going to be the next Oprah.
Excuse me. I also watched a video that somebody made, a compilation of like 6 times that Ellen was like just blatantly rude on TV to people. Like there was one where they were giving out, she did like an honesty test. So they put like a favors table for the guests and everybody, and the sign said for everybody to pick one, right, of one of the items. I think there was 3 items on the table, and they could pick one. Well, apparently a girl that was there, she took a couple instead of one. And then, so they had this whole thing on film in the background, right? And during the show, she plays it, right? Now this person's sitting in the fucking audience while they're playing the video of her, and she comes back, swaps one out for the other. So Ellen calls her out on the show, and she said, well, it's for my sister who couldn't make it. And Ellen's like, well, everybody's got a sister who can't make it, right? And she like made her go sit in a separate section of the stage on a chair and like continue. And that was just like one instance where you could see like kind of was like a little too far.
That's
So,
being a jerk off.
Yeah,
Like,
and there was like 5 other ones too that were behind it.
honestly, I would have called her backstage, like, listen, you're a jerk off, but thank you for coming to the show.
I want to catch up on what Avieto says. Oh, Avieto said that's the first time he saw you, Chris.
No way.
Yeah, we call him Bronny. He's Yanni's cousin.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know who Yanni is, Avieto? Looks just like him. He also says the real reason she's leaving is because she's running out of jobless moms at home to watch her show. True.
True that,
What
true
we all
that.
need is stuff like Wrecked. Agreed.
Amen.
Not that life is rainbows here. Here's TV bullshit. Yeah. We do need. You need us, world. You need us. We do such cool shit. You need us. Heard it here. Okay. So next, Oprah Winfrey. You brought her up.
Oh my God.
She's here in the news.
Wow, I like that must have been telepathy.
Do you watch the Oprah show?
No,
Chris,
I'm a man.
do you watch the Oprah show?
Harbo is the shit.
I don't watch the Oprah
I
show.
have look. I have
I haven't
testicles,
seen.
and I have testosterone. Real man does not watch
I
out.
haven't
And
seen
I
the
hate
Oprah
looks.
Winfrey show since she was like wearing matching blazers and.
Everybody gets a car.
Nah, I
Everybody gets
haven't
this.
seen it before that.
Look, I'm a man.
So apparently, Oprah Winfrey has revealed the most inappropriate question she has ever asked in an interview with Rob Lowe on his podcast.
How big is your schlong?
Oprah said the question was so bad that her subject completely shut down for the rest of the conversation.
What was it?
So, what was the subject? Who was the person, right?
It's Rob Lowe. It had to deal with sexual something. Because
So-
he got in trouble with sex years ago. But I remember.
Apparently, Oprah was interviewing Sally Field. You know what Sally Field
yeah, I
is,
know
right?
Sally Field.
And asked her a question about Burt Reynolds.
Oh, did they sleep together?
For those of you who don't know who Sally and Burt dated back in the 70s and 80s, starred in Smokey and the Bandit,
Yep.
not to mention many other shows. Maybe people like Naman are a little bit younger. They don't know. You can see it. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. But anyway, Oprah said that she felt the big responsibility to ask this question because everybody wants to know the answer. So what's the question, right?
Yeah.
She asked Sally if Burt slept with his toupee on.
Oh, shit. That is such a personal question, Oprah.
Right? Oprah said Sally immediately turned cold and never answered the question. I guess it was awkward for the rest of the interview.
Yeah, man. That's,
Didn't catch it.
No, like,
It doesn't seem like such a big time question, though. I mean, it seems inappropriate,
it's
but it doesn't
highly
seem.
inappropriate.
It's not like I'm not like wowed by it.
It's,
It's
yeah. It's,
That's all I got.
Yeah, that's
That's
just.
what I got
Huh.
for that. Yeah.
That was James TZ.
That's my theme song. Now, let me ask you this before
Yes.
we move to. You want to do on this day?
Yeah, let's do on this day, and then I have a question to ask you.
Do you have your?
I don't have it with me, but I have it memorized where I
Okay.
stood. So, on this day,
On this day,
and today is what?
I don't know. My watch is dead.
Today's the
May
14th,
the
May
14th.
14th. In 1607, Jamestown, Virginia became the first lasting English settlement in the American colony.
hooray!
Interesting.
In 1804, Lewis and Clark's expedition began by traveling up the the Missouri River.
Okay, Lewis and Clark.
In 1998, on this
The year I
day,
graduated high school.
was the final episode of Seinfeld.
I wasn't a big fan of that show.
I
don't
love
care
Seinfeld.
for Jerry Seinfeld at
I
all.
love Seinfeld.
Now, however,
the
I-
last episode sucked.
I do like Larry David's show, and I know he obviously wrote Seinfeld, but I do like
What
his.
is it called? Some Yeah, you liked it so much you don't even remember.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's a
I had
good
to like
show.
sing the theme song in order to figure out the title.
That's pretty damn bad.
Did you know that show's an improv show, right?
Yeah.
They literally only have like punch points, and then anything that happens is just what happens.
I would like to choose to do that here, but
I would give them, I give them super high creds for not just like busting out at some of the awkward shit that happens in that show.
yeah, that show.
Anybody else here in chat a fan of that show? Just asking. While around here.
And while we're waiting, happy birthday to George Lucas, 77 years old, creator of Star Wars and Indiana
Wow,
Jones.
Man, these guys are getting old, huh?
And happy birthday to David
God
Byrne,
damn.
lead singer of the Talking Heads.
Dude, Talking Heads are great.
I love the Talking Heads. Their songs, their hits, Once in a Lifetime, Life During Wartime, and Burning Down the House.
One of that's one of my favorite songs, by the way. Dude, the video was awesome too. The video, and what was the other video? I remember him like his head was just in flames on the one part of the video. What was the video where they were driving like? It wasn't Talking Heads. It was a different band.
Tom Club?
And they drove like a little. Remember the Game of Life? It kind of played out. They drove like a little mini car, but it was like an animation of the car. They were like, and he had a big head. Oh man, I guarantee you saw it.
I probably did see it, but I have no clue.
So that's it for on this day.
That's on this
That's
day.
a lot of shit that happened on this day.
Yeah, tell me about a lot of real famous stuff.
You know what also happened on this day?
No,
In 2021,
no.
Aviato ate a cream pie out of his fleshlight. Shit.
Now I remember we talked about it last week on James TZ,
Yes.
where we discussed a guy named Elon Musk,
Oh yeah. Yes.
and he basically was on SNL.
Yes.
Did you
I'm sure
watch
the
it?
world knows. I did not see.
I
I saw his
watched it.
opening monologue. And
I
that
missed
was it.
I missed the opening monologue because I fell asleep,
Okay.
but then I woke up right after the monologue,
Mm-hmm.
and he talked about having Asperger's. Now,
Mm-hmm.
before that, he was great. The rest of the skits were awful, but he was really good at it. So here's the secret between SNL:
Uh-huh.
have non-funny people on the show because they make it funny.
Yeah, because they're not funny.
Because all the
point.
comedians on the show are awful. But he talked about having Asperger's. So I thought it was amazing to me that a lot of rich people and a lot of people who are highly intelligent have Asperger's. And it's amazing because they're able to focus and they have this level of creativity that's beyond. So I ended up taking an Asperger test. And I reached out to Kelly and was like, listen, we need to do an Asperger test to find out how much Asperger do we have. Are we full Asperger or no Asperger?
I think you all got a lot of ass
I
burger.
think you're a fucking ass munch. I don't know how much ass burger you are.
My results, I came out.
Do people even use that word? Do you remember? You're an ass munch. You remember that? They were like, what? An ass munch?
Me personally, I came out half-assed. Half-assed burger.
Yes. And mongoloid.
With no cheese.
With T-Rex arms.
So what was your
All right,
results?
before we go to that, let me catch up with chat. Keep them in
Okay.
the, we're going to keep you in the anticipatory mode right now of what these results are. Evito says, what do you think about the Friends reunion stuff? Actually, I didn't know that they were doing a Friends reunion.
I like the idea.
You do? I think this ties back to what I said last week about certain things need to happen at a certain time. There's a time and place for it. And when you try to revisit it, remember I was telling you about like remaking movies? It's just not the fucking same. It doesn't have the same
It could
vibe.
be. We don't know. Only one way to find out.
Well, Kelly said it's probably gonna suck. She said she really liked Friends, which is I think the case with so many people, but don't expect much from it. Aviato says also that makes sense. He never liked Friends,
I love Friends.
but the new thing, my Instagram is on fire, and probably his pecker from wearing out that flashlight. Elon Musk set crypto on fire, made the Tesla and Bitcoin announcement, and literally all the currencies dropped. No,
Except
Asperger.
for Cardano, which I have a whole bunch of Cardano, which is shooting up.
Well, you know, these celebrities, see, this is the crazy thing about like how social media has been working out and being able to get to people, because these celebrities are now able to inflate market values of things just by endorsing it. And it's almost like doing illegal stock exchange. because they're literally
It's
able to like
manipulating. It's absolutely
manipulate the market and then say, you know what, I don't really like it so much. And when they say, I don't really like it so much, then the value is gone and they already short sold their shit and made, you know,
Tons and tons
$1
of
million
money.
off of it. And we don't need to be a fucking economics major to figure this stuff out. Here's a little bit of fucking schooling for you guys. If you didn't realize that they were doing that, learn it. You heard it here first on the weekly catch up. You don't have to go to, what's that guy's name that does the fucking stocks every morning?
Jim Cramer.
Yeah, you fuck Jim Cramer. I just told you what happened right here. Okay. Catch up on chat. So Asperger's.
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 And Cardano,
Asperger's.
just
If
shut
you don't
up.
know what Asperger's is, it was before they even had autism or knew about autism. There was Asperger's disease. Asperger's disease, essentially, you know, in a generic sense, not reading it off of Wikipedia or anything like that, is a very high intelligence level. It is you don't have the ability to socially interact properly. Like you don't know how to socially interact properly. And you typically people have Asperger's usually have a mask or what they call a mask on their face, where their face doesn't, you know, when you talk, like I'm talking to you now, your face makes facial expressions and scrunches and
They're
all of these
afacial.
things.
They don't show any emotions on their face.
And so you want me to go first?
Sure.
Well,
Well,
I
I
have
said-
mine printed out.
Like,
So
well, all I can tell you is mine came out half-assed, where it showed that I'm semi-Aspergered.
okay.
Because I do have awkward interactions with people. There's a thing where you repeat lines from movies. Yes, I do. I quote them. Do I repeat things that people say? I don't know if you noticed, but I say that when you say certain things, I repeat them after you. So there are a lot of things.
Well, the question was very to give you guys a little basis. The test itself was very surface level. It was a 10-question quiz. Obviously, strategically asked questions that would help, I think, guide you in a direction. I wouldn't necessarily bet your mortgage on the accuracy of the specific test, but it could give you some guidance as to. So you came out half-assed. So I actually have my results and I have Kelly's results.
Okay.
So how do you think that I would have rated on that?
Well, since
spectrum?
it has to
Do you
deal with
remember the questions?
intelligence, you're like really low on the Asperger. And then Kelly,
No pickles.
she has a very flaccid face.
Oh shit, Kel. She said your face looks like a dick.
Flaccid.
That's fucked up. You pick on somebody that's not
And
here.
I think she's about three-quartered Aspergered.
Okay. Well, do you want me to start with me or you want me to start with Kelly?
Let's start with Kelly. 'Cause
So
I think
Kelly,
she's three-quartered.
you were actually incorrect on this chart here. Kelly is only at the third line up for everybody here on the radar here. So she's over here on the spectrum. Obviously, this being the most, this being 0
Least.
to none. And it says mild indication of Asperger's syndrome. It says that her answers suggest a mild indication of Asperger's syndrome. In clinical context, cases such as yours would typically require the judgment of a doctor or mental health professional to determine whether treatment is necessary. It is likely that they would conclude that your case requires only diligent observation and the repeat administration of tests like this one and at follow-ups. Please note that tests such as this one cannot replace the judgment of an actual healthcare worker. If you feel these results are inaccurate, you should schedule an appointment with your doctor or mental health professional now. Okay, so knowing that Kelly came out on the very low end of the
That surprises
spectrum,
me. That really surprises me because she's usually very flaccid face.
okay, and you think again that I registered very low.
I think you're like very minimal Asperger.
Okay, you're a very major ass munch. So this was my test, and as you
came
can
out-
see,
wow.
I am
You're three-quarter Asperger.
almost all the way according to this test.
You're three-quarter Asperger.
So
Look at
and
you.
it says that I have a strong indication of Asperger's syndrome. It says that my answers suggest a song. I'm reading like Dwight now. That's the Asperger's. No, I'm not making fun of it. Your answer suggests a strong indication of Asperger's syndrome. You may find that you have difficulties with social appropriateness and a
That's true.
heightened ability to focus on details.
Yep, that's true.
You may experience repetitive motor patterns
That's true.
and or a fondness for routines that others find odd.
That's true too.
In clinical context, cases such as yours would typically warrant the attention of a doctor or mental health professional to
I'll tell
determine
you.
whether you require treatment in the form of psychotherapy and or behavioral intervention.
You need treatment.
Group and family support may also be in order.
I'm
If
here
you
for
feel
you.
that you answered these questions truthfully, it is important that you schedule an appointment with your doctor or mental health professional who can assist you in making a proper diagnosis.
Do you need a hug? Because I think you need
I
it.
don't need a hug. So,
So, Corky, how do you feel after knowing you're
You-
three-quarter
well,
Asperger?
you know what though? Wow, that was a slam for me.
Brought that one out of the bottom of the
Here's
pocket.
the thing, you know, like, again, you want to eat your words. You want to talk about high intelligence. But you know, like based off of the questions that were asked, you know, I could see how I would fare high on the scale because they asked things, with the exception of, are you infatuated with numbers or inspired by numbers? You know, a lot of, I can definitely, one of the questions is about saying things to people that are saying things that you think are polite but really aren't. And,
Right.
you know, I could see where, for me, like, I say things that may come off as mean.
Right.
I don't intend them to be mean, but they can be interpreted
Right.
as mean. So that doesn't surprise me. It asked me about, you know, methods, you know, strategy and methods, and like, you know, it specifically in what we do here and on the road. Even more importantly, you know, like strategy is always something we want to do before we attack something, and we're very routine, and I'm obsessive about routine, and not only am I, Chris is as well. You know, like
Fuck that.
everything has to yeah, okay, Chris. Everything has to go to a certain place. That's not, you know, everything has to be prepared a certain way. There's a certain procedure for us to be able to load a trailer, unload a trailer, get stuff in,
Yes.
set it up, you know.
Right.
So based off of these questions, in the context of the test, like I could see how I would have rated high in it for sure, because it definitely checks off a lot of the things that apply to me.
So it's pretty cool that, you know, thanks to Elon Musk, we actually
Yeah.
took the time to learn about ourselves, you know, because it's like, you know, where do we see, you know, what is our strengths? What are our weaknesses? What are we about? What are we not about? You know what I mean? And self-reflection is a great thing.
Hey, you
I
know,
researched myself the first time I saw that movie Gremlins.
which part, when Spike steals the tractor or what?
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
It drives the tractor into the house at Christmas time. So Aviato just took the test. Yeah, post it in Discord. We'll take a look at it. It's
Did he
probably
take
not
the
the
test?
same test as me. He said he scored a 25. Kelly says a 25 out of 100, and he said out of a 30, I think. Yeah.
Oh, then you're full Asperger.
Send me what you got there. Kelly said this is now turned into an intervention. James needs to seek help.
I feel fine sitting on the plane with you, Aviato.
Listen, I am fine. I'm normal.
No,
You just drive everybody else around you crazy.
exactly.
That's fine or normal to you. Fine or normal to them is like, what the fuck?
This comes from the guy over here who hums the same melody in voice trumpet tone, fucking 22 out of 24 hours a day, and he's telling me.
See, there's a difference. That you have Asperger, he has OCD,
We're all a little bit
I
special
got enough
there.
Asperger's for 2 or 3 of us.
and all we need
bunch
is
of
somebody
ass
to come in
muncher.
with Tourette's, and we're all good.
Fucking
man.
shit, what?
Bing, kong, cuckoo.
I've seen all sorts of types of that, to very extreme, to
Oh,
very not.
dude, I had a
Very
friend.
Poor
of
bad
mine
cunt slut.
who had that. Woo!
Vocal, you know,
Oh
somebody
yeah,
that's vocal.
like, and they had the twitch.
Yeah,
They had like awkward twitches.
can't help it, man. That's a
Nah.
misfire in their brain.
Nah, bro.
It's crazy. It comes down to chemistry. You're a health person. You should know that, right?
I had a friend in electrical school. He
What-
had
where did
Tourette's
you
pretty
send it?
bad.
Where did you send it, Aviato? Did you send it to Discord? Did you send it to my Instagram?
He goes,
It's
"That
in
test is
Discord."
flawed.
Let's see what he's got here.
Ah,
Let's open it up.
Open.
Aviato slipping into my DMs.
Ooh, dark matter.
Here's Aviato's. These results indicate that you have a strong likelihood of Asperger's syndrome or autism. Your score suggests you experience many or all of the most common traits experienced by those in an autism spectrum disorder. What should I do now? The assessment for autism is very in-depth, and we'll go into into a great more detail than the above quick indicator test. Therefore, you may want to, and that's the end of the DM picture. So, I don't know.
Aviedo, do you enjoy water, like the sounds of
And
water,
even,
looking at water?
Even in the DM, look, this is how true of a person Aviedo is. Not only did he send me the thing, but you can see he minimalized, kept the stream going at the same time, and look, there we are.
There
Here,
you guys are.
here on the
Oh,
stream.
Wow.
Well,
Dude,
damn,
that's the
Chris, did me
love.
dirty.
See, that is a guy who enjoys our show. You know what I think we
Man,
should do for him?
We're international.
We should do a little STD for him.
I'm cool with that. You want it, Aviedo?
Aviado,
You got, you gotta ask for it though.
Aviado, you want some STD?
who wants that STD? That relies on me.
Tell me if you're giving it to me, Chris. My shit's all like swollen up and shit. Weird up here.
I know.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
know.
Are you hitting it?
Sexy time.
Yeah,
coming
fuck
up.
it, why not? Let's do it.
Order's ready.
Let's have it. I'll take the chance to go get some.
What do noodles and women have in common? When you eat them, they both wiggle. Remember, be the sexy.
For the record,
I hope you enjoyed that one because there's only one left.
I was telling that joke when I was like 10.
Were you?
Yeah,
Then you're a really naughty boy.
I was. I mean, dude, I lost my virginity when I was 14. I was dating a 17-year-old when I was 14.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've had some practice at it. 26 years of experience. I don't think that that's weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Because
think
you have Asperger's.
yeah, I got some ass. That's right. You could say that. All right, so I figure now would be after everybody got you got everybody's mouths wet with your noodle thing. We could do some food. What do you think? That is so disgusting. I think I just threw up a little bit watching you do that. I definitely just threw up. Ugh.
Well, it's time to eat some
Let's do it.
shit tonight.
My computer's gonna die too, so I'm gonna wind up losing chat. My phone's almost dying. My computer's gonna die. I forgot my iPad. Here's what I got.
What do you got?
We're going vegan tonight.
Ugh.
Yeah, whenever I hear that too, I have the same fucking reaction. I'm always like, vegan. All right, so here we got vegan Rob's, which is even more ironic because Rob Beats is a vegan and he's not here because he did us dirty. Vegan Rob's, potato and fuck, I don't know how to say this. Sorghum, Dragon crisps, fire-breathing dragon crisps.
Anna sorghum.
They look like Pringles. They come in a Pringles can. They didn't steal it from Pringles, but they did. Little bag. I got 3 things, so we'll start with this. Go vegan. Vegan Rob Dragon Crisps are incredible. The smoky, spicy, cool snacks is in a thin, light. That doesn't make sense. Is in thin,
Spit it out, stupid.
light, and is absolutely unique and delicious. Like that, doesn't that sentence sound
it's
weird to
awkward.
people?
It's a very awkward
Vegan
sentence.
Rob's Dragon Crisps are incredible.
You
The
know why?
smoky, spicy, cool snack is in, thin, light, and is absolutely unique and delicious.
You know why?
I've
You know why?
tried.
You know why it sounds like that? Because vegans don't know how to write.
Right, I guess not.
Because they ran out of energy.
We put the dragon in a can for you. These crisps are crunchy and addictive.
I doubt that.
Going plant-based is so smart.
No, it's not.
It can help the environment, your body, and promote compassion for all living things.
Bullshit.
We want you to achieve. Go ahead.
Because you're eating the environment.
We want you to achieve inner peace and get rid of the stress and anxiety. Taste spicy perfection. You will be addicted.
See, this is pissing
They
me off
will be
already.
your new friend.
No, they're not.
We love how we stack up. Slay the mythical dragon. These are totally made for you.
See, I want to punch a vegan.
Vegan
now.
Rob.
I want to punch a vegan now. Like if I see a vegan, I just want to run up and just punch them. That's just because they're vegan. It's just because of these chips.
That's right. Kel, it was not fucking painful. I have great phonetic skills. The way this sentence is actually written with all commas in between doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. Okay?
Don't
the
make fun of
smoky,
'em.
spicy, cool snack is in. There's not a period. There's a comma there. The spicy, I mean, come on. There's a fucking comma there. What does that mean?
Remember, he has
It's
three,
in.
He has
Take a
three-quarters
breath.
of
It means
Asperger.
take a breath. You
The
got no
smoky,
protein. You're tired.
comma, spicy,
Comma.
cool snack is in,
Comma.
thin,
Comma.
light, and is absolutely unique and delicious. Well, we used and twice at the end of it, and that's fucking weird comma placement. Don't say it's fucking painful. Don't be fucking knocking on my phonetic skills.
You have Asperger's.
I'm a spectacular reader.
No. You have a
Now, unlike Dwight over
You have a-
here,
you have a
who
disorder.
fucking,
Yo, I'm not the one who had
All
trouble
right.
spitting it out.
Shut the fuck up, you. I'm tired of you.
I'll read that in the announcer's voice when that comes back to the control room.
They don't smell. They smell like kind of like cheesy feet,
Feta cheese.
right?
Ready?
Aviato said, by the way, that he shaved his head. And
Really?
went full Dwight.
Nice.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
We are not in the loop. Dwight's gonna dig right in. Anything vegan is usually pretty terrible.
Potato and
Sorry to
sorghum.
offend any of you vegans out there, but
I
I'm just
grabbed
being real with
two.
you.
Just in case.
Okay. Rob beats. You ready?
Ready? 3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
This actually isn't bad. I'm gonna eat my words on this. I would definitely eat this can of these. It tastes like a Pringle. It is the same. What was the deal with Pringle? Kelly, I told you about this. Why Pringles aren't called chips? Didn't I read this on the show?
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't hate them. They're good.
It's okay.
I also haven't eaten anything, so I'm starving.
I know you are.
Kelly's gonna be mad.
It's okay. It's very dry.
So is a fucking Pringle. I don't think they're bad. These are good. I give them a thumbs up. What do you give them?
Thumbs up.
Chris, do you want to try these? Give a rating?
Yeah, maybe I'll try it out.
It's okay.
You're gonna try them out?
I'll come in and get
It's
some
not.
later.
It's
All
not. It's not bad, but it's not.
They're not
bad.
they're not bad at all.
Not bad.
No.
Product placement, guys. Product placement.
Sorry, Chris. I wasn't paying attention to the camera.
Yeah.
I was looking down at the microphone. I'm gonna bring it up.
But
a
it
little
is
bit.
spicy, so let me drink some water.
Okay.
There.
Next one. I'm sticking with the plant-based. Now this one does not sound good to me. However, it is gonna give Chris a boner when I say this.
Because it has
Boner.
mayo.
Wait. Hold on. Let me back up. Ke-
Can you read?
Yeah, Kelly and Aviator's got something going on. She's trying to get him something to pick. And Kelly's saying that Tom makes great vegan desserts that are always amazing. That is true. I will take that back on that. His vegan cupcakes are back.
Yeah.
You have the most incredible relationship with that dude, Tom. You guys fucking absolutely hate each other, but love
No,
each
no,
other
no,
so
no, no, no,
much.
no, no, no. We love each other. We respect each other. The difference is, I 100% disagree with every political idea he has,
I think I do too.
and
Actually.
he disagrees with every political idea that I have. Other than that, like, he's like a brother to me. He's like a cousin. No lie. Anything he needs, I will be there to support him 110%, except for his political ideology, which I will not be supporting at all.
It's crazy.
Okay. Aviato did send me the picture of his bald head.
No.
Yes.
Say,
No.
he did something bad?
Dude, you're like me. We're like,
Should I do? You want to see it?
no, don't put
Everybody
him on
want to see
blast.
it? I'll let you give the green flag on that.
No,
It doesn't
man,
look
dude.
bad, bro.
No, he looks good.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad
All he
at
needs
all.
all he needs is tattoos of 2 testicles on the back of his
Yeah.
neck.
You would look like Dwight, essentially, a cockhead.
Oh, dude, it looks good on you. I like it.
All right, so this next one I'm not super excited about. These are plant snacks. These are called cassava root chips.
Cassava, bro. What the fuck
Yeah.
is a cassava?
So let's see if there's a little something to read here, and then I'll tell you what it is. There's not a cool story on this like that.
I like it, Aviato.
It does have a little group here. It says, Apparently, cassava is a root. Cassava root, also known as yucca.
Oh,
Yucca?
okay, yucca.
Yeah, a tropical root or vegetable is naturally gluten-free.
So I'm taking these home with
They
me.
take the root and they cook it, dried, and sniffed it into a flour.
I just saw what it's with.
Oh, did you? All right. So apparently, these are beet flavored with goat cheese, aka feta, as Chris would like to say. Feta.
Beet with
Feta.
vegan goat cheese.
So I don't know how you could have vegan goat cheese. You can have because if it's vegan, it didn't come from a goat.
Yeah,
But
that's completely bullshit.
but okay. So we're gonna try this out. I am not looking forward to this one so much.
You see my face?
You could take it.
When Kelly says I love yucca, she's actually talking about my yucca root. That's what I call it. That's its nickname. Yucca.
This is the excitement that I have to eat that.
She likes the yucca cream pie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's fresh.
Gotcha.
Poor Gizmo has to watch you eat it out.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's why he comes in here freaked out every fucking day.
This does not smell good.
No? Let me. Well, bring it over.
Oh my god.
Really? That bad?
I hope it tastes better than it fucking smells.
Okay. I'm only grabbing one.
So far, by the way, vegan Rob's dragon chips, I give a thumbs
Oh, you know,
up.
I'll grab two.
They look like fucking dog treats.
Yeah. Bacon.
This looks like some. You know what? This reminds me of bubble tape.
Yeah, but not anywhere near as
No.
good.
Pieces.
No.
You remember that? They used to sell them in the roll?
Yeah.
And you'd be pulling it off as a kid.
This looks like
This
bubble
one I'm
tape.
going to dread. Now, I could be pleasantly surprised.
That's why I
Here's what
grabbed
it looks
two.
like. It looks like a sorry-ass Cheez-It without the holes. And paper thin.
It's red.
And, yeah.
It's vivid red.
And every time I smell it, it does
Dude,
not
it's
smell
as
any
red
better.
as your. Dude, put it next to your hat.
I'm just going to...
Like, it is literally this.
You know what's funny about this hat is that
It's old.
this hat's super old, right? But it's red, so I feel like self-conscious that until I like turn around or someplace and you see the Peterbilt sign, that everybody thinks it's gonna be like a "Make America Great Again"
Don't be
hat.
ashamed. Don't be ashamed.
Well, I'm not big on making my political affiliations or thoughts like a public thing. I don't think it needs to happen. So
But nobody asked.
That's
Let's do
white
it.
person thoughts for the day.
actually, again, they're not bad. It doesn't taste much different than the dragon chips, right? Kelly says we have to eat a bunch of them to get the full effect. Why?
Oh, that's
How do you
odd.
know? Like, when did you eat a bunch of these before? I will play at one.
Okay, it tastes better than it smells.
Yeah.
That's
It
feta
tastes-
cheese.
It tastes better than it looks. It tastes better than it smells. I actually thought this was going to be really fucking nasty. But
You know what? That would actually be good with a
if
beer.
I could just eat these things and I would lose massive amounts of weight, I could do it.
Like, this would taste good with beer.
Yeah, that's what she said, Kel.
So it's a gamey
Take a
snack.
handful of this in your mouth.
Ah! But she's going to need a
Take
lot
a
of this.
handful, she said.
She
and
said
put it
you're
in your
going to
mouth.
need a lot of this.
All right, here we go. Big hand. What? What's with the fucking, like, why do you want us to, like, gorge ourselves with these? Like, what's your...
I don't know. Oh.
You gonna,
Eat
you
it.
gonna give you the runs? Is this really fucking laxatives or something?
Eat it. Pew, 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 pew. Do, 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 pew, 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 do, do, pew, pew, do, pew, pew.
I don't hate them.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be good if you have, I mean, I guess it's good if you have allergies. It doesn't have any tree nuts in it, peanuts, wheat, soy, milk, eggs, fish, or shellfish.
So how they make the feta cheese with no milk?
I don't know. All the shit that I ate as a kid, all of those things, as an adult, I'm fine. So,
Just to have the word goat and vegan in the same day. See?
So-
Exactly. Oh, he doesn't eat meat? I make lamb.
vegan, vegan sells, my friend. Vegan sells, just like sex. Vegan
Sex,
sells
goats,
right
and
now.
vegans. That's
Go
a good
vegan.
show right there.
Yeah. So, Dwight's reaction is like he kissed the fleshlight after use. That's what he said. He loves that thing. That was the best gift that Justin could have ever gotten him.
You kidding me?
That's fucking gold line right
He's
there.
excited to put it in a hot boiling pot real quick and let it cool down for about 5 minutes and waka waka waka.
Now this one, I'm glad I actually saved this one for last.
Why?
Because it's
Oh my
kind of like a dessert. So the last one here, which I don't know how you're gonna feel about this.
Hey,
Dwight.
it's avocado, like
Let me see it.
aviado.
All right, so here we got paleo and vegan grain-free cinnamon chips or churro strips.
Ooh, I'm taking these home with
Now,
me.
you see what I'm saying? Now you're like, oh, good. Now you know why I saved them for last. And they do have a story. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'll read it for you because
I'm
I
taking
have
them home,
fantastic
Kelly.
phonetic skills. In 2009,
Just in
all
2009?
7, or in your language, siete,
Okay.
hence the siete chips.
Yeah, the chips.
Okay. All 7 members of the Garza family began exercising together and adopted a grain-free diet to support Veronica, their sister and daughter, who was diagnosed with multiple health conditions. Going grain-free meant that this third-generation Mexican-American family from South Texas could no longer eat many of their favorite foods. So Veronica began to create grain-free dishes her whole family could enjoy. When their grandma Campos said that Veronica's first creation, a grain-free almond flour tortilla, tasted better than her own homemade flour tortillas, the family realized they had something special.
What the fuck is that?
In 2014, with their grandma's stamp of approval, Siete was born. And that's the story. They even have a little picture of the fam. Chris, if you want to get in here, to talk about
Get in on that
personalization of
family.
product. You know,
So
one of them
basically-
actually has like 80s hair over here.
So basically, what it is that the one of them chicks is
Oh.
gluten intolerant.
So the whole family had to suffer.
Exactly. That's
Right.
all it is.
Enjoy with family, friends, and neighbors because together is better is their slogan.
Yeah, together it's better, Mike.
Juntos es mejor.
Doesn't always taste better though.
Okay? All right, so let's do this. What do you think? You ready? This is made with coconut sugar, by the way. No GMOs, 100% avocado oil. So if you're a biatch and you can't eat stuff,
Look, I'm.
Come on, come
that was a
on, get
tough
it.
one, man. Shit.
Come on, get it.
Smells like churros, man.
Okay, well, I'm taking these home, Kelly.
It smells like churros, however, it does not look
Kelly-
like churros.
Kelly's like, no, you're not. They're sitting in the
She
office.
didn't answer yet, but my
Oh,
but I
yes, she
think-
did.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have more than one of these, I'm sure. I'm not even
Dude,
ready for
1,
you.
2,
I'm so
3.
excited. I love churros. Kelly's mom makes homemade churros.
Really?
Yeah.
And she doesn't.
When niece and nephews and stuff sleep over, she does it. They never save them for me. They're always gone. I seldomly get some, but every once in a while I do. You actually have a little bit of spice to it, too. It's not just sweet.
Sweet and
Well,
spicy.
you're let down. You're let down because it's not a fucking churro. It's not like squishy and
Hello, do that again?
yeah.
Yeah,
you
that
like
was,
the
I just saw
squishy
that.
shit right in the mouth.
Instant
You're letting me
replay.
down because it's not a churro. You're letting me down. it's
Ignato's
not a
never
churro.
had a churro before, and you were here. You fucking blew it, dude. Well, you also blew it because you didn't come here. So that's strike number 2 for you.
You blew it because it wasn't a churro. It's definitely not a churro.
Oh, look at
Not
that.
the churro.
Mom's made donuts. Tell moms that I want churros, but she's getting way better at making donuts. Are they better than the last ones? The last ones were good. She makes
Kelly,
two
I want
kinds.
to try your mom's churros. I really
Can't
want
stop,
to.
more.
won't stop.
I'm gonna have more. Gonna have more.
I really need that churro.
Yeah, I know you want some of this churro and some of the cream pie that comes out of it.
Woo, can't stop, won't stop.
Well, congrats to the Garza family. Again, if I needed to be on a diet, which I do, and I want to lose weight,
If you're gluten
when I'm
intolerant,
looking,
it's good.
when I'm looking for something sweet on a diet, you can hit this up.
You're looking for something sweet, just come to the control room. I'll be here
You know
most
what, Kelly?
of the day.
It's gonna stay here. Okay? How about them apples? It's gonna
What?
stay.
These?
Yeah.
They're good. Chris, you should try all these out
No, thank you.
You know what that tastes like? It tastes like cinnamon toast crunch without
Right.
the goodness.
without the milk. That's even it too. That's a good comparison. It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal dry, essentially.
It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch without the gluten.
You can't taste gluten.
Yes, you can. And gluten tastes delicious.
Gluten didn't even exist until these people made up the fact that they're allergic to it.
Exactly. So they're full of shit.
I lived 22 decades before I even heard of gluten before, and
'Cause
then
there
all of a
was no
sudden everybody's allergic to it. You got 2 decades of kids that ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and then all of a sudden people are fucking allergic to peanut butter. Wait,
Get that thing away from me.
what?
My neck's gonna
Fucking grew
explode.
up on peanut butter, and I know about 100,000 other people that did too. You know, come on, man. What does chat say?
Fucking Aviano, bro. You fucking killed
Dwight gives me weird pictures in my head. And now I'm thinking sexual like Dwight. Together is better, sure. Damn, ABO, man, what's wrong? What is wrong with you?
I'm like a fungus. I spread.
You gotta fucking,
Call me Candida albicans.
you gotta shed this virginity thing, man, and just go out and get yourself some
Dude,
fucking
I hope
vagina.
you're not a virgin, bro. I hope you're like laying fucking mad wood out there.
Yeah.
I hope you're like a lumberjack.
You gotta quit this virgin bullshit.
Nah, bro.
No
Flight
shame.
attendants.
And go out and get some fucking vagina.
Get some hookers.
Okay? Because I'm gonna tell you something as
Flight
a 40-year-old
attendants.
grown-ass man. Okay? You're gonna have all your life to bang one
One
fucking
chick.
vagina.
Yep.
Okay? You're gonna have all your life to bang one fucking vagina.
Amen.
Okay? Let's not talk like
Can I
female
get a
here.
hallelujah?
Right? It's very external. It's not internal for men. Right?
Exactly.
So go start sticking your dick in girls' vaginas.
Amen, bro.
You don't
And
just try
old
one
hiney
flavor of
hole.
ice cream. Right, Chris?
Why? I'd rather stick with the buttholes than the vagina holes. 'cause
Yeah, get out of the buttholes.
heinies
Yeah.
don't make
You're
babies.
gonna get fucking diphtheria or fucking
Butts don't make
yeah.
babies.
or
Exactly. Butts don't make babies. Unless it's a shithead baby.
Daddy, is that you, Daddy?
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what
Which
happens.
one is it?
This is
Handsome
what
or the
happens
other guy?
when you cream pie an asshole.
No, ladies and gentlemen, if you're trying to figure out how to make a baby with Asperger's,
If you
in the
want to
butt.
know what it looks like when you come in a girl's asshole and don't think she gets pregnant and has a baby, there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
if you're
Shut up,
trying,
Dwight.
if you're trying to make
Shut
an
up.
Elon Musk,
Shut up.
put it in the butt.
But seriously, no, look, man, you live your life how you want. But honestly, man, I don't know. They build up this whole thing. Like I said, I lost my virginity when I was 14.
Honey
So,
hole.
Dude, I lost it at 12.
you know,
You know what's kind of funny? I'll tell you
I
what,
can say this
I can tell you
conversation in
when
front
it
of
happens.
Kelly.
I lost my virginity the night Mike Tyson lost his fight against the one fight that he lost. Who's the one dude he lost?
Evander Holyfield?
He's first and only loss.
I don't remember who that was.
Oh, some guy I forget.
Oh, he had
He
dreads?
got knocked out in Japan.
I know who you're talking
I
about.
forgot. I can't believe I
It's gonna
forgot the
come to
guy's
me
name.
in the middle
that
of
was the
this.
day. That was the night I lost my virginity. 12 years old, bro.
Well,
I'll never forget. It's like
I
when
don't
Mike Tyson
remember
lost
it
his
like
title. I always said it. The night that Mike Tyson lost his title, the night I lost mine too.
I would have looked at it the other way around.
Buster
but-
Douglas.
Buster Douglas. James Buster Douglas. Yeah, he had the dreads.
No,
Yeah, he was a big motherfucking dude.
no, dude, he was bald. He had a face like a freight train.
Well, who was the guy between Holyfield
That's
and
Lennox
Douglas?
Lewis.
Lennox Lewis.
Lennox
Alex
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah. 21 and still a virgin. Yeah.
That's okay, bro.
Hey, man,
That's okay.
like I said, it's up. That's up to you.
But
But
dude, there's late bloomers. It's okay.
you know, I was just sharing my personal opinion, and my personal opinion is that
Fuck everything you see,
I mean, be safe about it,
bro. If you see a hole, just
I'm
put your
not-
dick in it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying go out and get STDs.
It doesn't matter if she's a butterface. She's a 0 to a 10. Who cares?
But I feel like you definitely
Tiny
want to.
hole.
if it has a pulse and over the age of 18,
You,
you're
you
good.
got the whole ocean. You don't only want to eat one style of fish. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want to eat no fish, period.
I'm allergic to seafood, so fuck
oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, and this is like a no joke, like no diss kind of question, Aviato. In India, where you live, whatever you practice, do you guys still have arranged marriages there? Does that have anything to do with that?
I wish-
I'm asking this question out of
you. I'll tell you.
complete honesty.
I
Like,
wish we had arranged marriages. It'd make life so much easier. Don't get me wrong. I love my wife 100%. But man, it would have made my life 20 times easier to have an arranged marriage.
Why wait for him? Kelly says times have changed. Times have changed, man. I recently did a event it was a fraternity social, a fraternity formal, and you know the 20-year-olds look like they're 16, and they actually act like they're 16. No offense, Aviedo, but like the maturity level from our generation at that time
Right.
to how people
Are we
are
done with the
now
judging?
is totally different.
It's because of responsibility. That's what it is.
I had a ton of responsibility as a kid. And then I read a thing the other day about some lady like put a post that the next door neighbor's kid was 13 or whatever and was home alone, and the mom hadn't been home for 6 hours, and should she call DIFUS?
Why?
She was thinking about calling Why would you call DIFUS?
Why?
How about you just be a good neighbor and go over and ask, hey, look, if you need anything or anything goes wrong, feel free to stop by my house. But like when I was a kid, first of all, and Kelly can attest this, she was babysitting her sister when she was a little tiny kid. You know, like when I was a kid, I had responsibility. I came home from school because my mom worked. I came home from school, I had a house key. I came home from school, you come home from school, you get your homework done, and you can go outside and play. By the time that was done, my mom was home from work, or my sister was home, I have an older sister,
Right.
was home from school, or whatever. But like, what would you fucking call DIFUS? The kid's
Dude,
13 years
I
old. You
remember
stay
getting
home.
it- I
Why are you
remember-
worried about their business?
I remember getting out of school at 1:55, get home by what, 2:15?
Yeah, Ocean got out at 1:55,
Okay,
exactly.
and then from that time on, I did my homework, and I was in my house by myself till about my mom come home till like about 6:30 at night.
So I was a walker, right? I was a walker because I lived that close to the high school. I lived on Dow Avenue. So the same thing. You know, walk. We could walk from the school ourselves. We didn't have to, you know, have parental supervision or somebody like, oh, can you pick this person up? Go home, you know, drop my bag, play with my friends. I was like, play with my friends in the block, all that shit, dude. Like, ride my bike wherever there was like. That's why y'all a bunch of sissies. So let me see what Aviedo said. I just don't want to be the dude who like fucks everything that moves just to make a statement. I feel that's disrespectful to women. Okay, that's fair
Okay,
enough.
that's cool.
You don't have to fuck everything to make a statement. You fuck things because it
Feel
feels
good.
good. Yeah, yeah. So, you know, to counter that. So arranged marriages are still a very, very big there, I guess.
Wow.
Heck, my cousin's marriage was arranged, but my parents personally are progressive that way. They are okay with anything, but yes, it's still a lot of arranged marriage. Most of it really, but times are changing. A lot of marriages in India are essentially business deals between families, like family businesses and stuff like that. And they do that not only there. I know that the community in Lakewood, they do that as well.
The Jews.
I gotta see them.
Yeah, my computer died, so
Aw.
out of chat. So that's the way they used to do it back in the day, right? That was the whole point of arranged marriages, to either enter into royalty or to ascertain land or power or wealth, right? So
And you know, to me, I think it's easier because all you gotta do is work and study. You don't have to worry about like, oh, I gotta fall in love with this person. You know what I mean? The romantic ideal, the romantic ideation of romance is a pain in the ass, bro.
Yeah.
well, they also had harems and courts of women,
Oh, I'm
you
a big
know,
fan
so
of
they would be
harems.
married for arranged, but there wasn't fidelity there
I know,
either, right?
that's-
They could just do
I'm
whatever,
a
and
big
it was
fan of
strictly a
harems.
business deal.
I wish I could have a harem today.
Aviedo, man, nobody's dissing on you, and you are more than welcome to live your life how you want.
Bro, we don't.
I-
we tease, but we don't get like honestly.
No.
You do you enjoy your life.
Yeah, but when
Enjoy
you do
that
actually have
fleshlight as
sex,
much as you
you're
can.
gonna find out that it feels really fucking good, and then you're gonna be like, man, I
Oh,
wish
dude,
I
he
fucked
knows
like
how good
20
it is.
different
He's got
girls.
that fucking fleshlight.
Yeah, he does.
He's kidding me?
Then he's probably worn that shit
guar-
out. He's probably ordered a replacement
Guarantee
sleeve.
he didn't even leave that bedroom for 24 hours. Kidding me?
When he first got back.
Yo, dude. I wonder what customs is like. Oh, what is
He
this?
probably came down from his room, and his parents, he was probably like all like looked like completely drained and like pale, and his parents are probably like, "Come what's wrong? Oh, I just need to eat some food." He needed to replenish all that protein he
Ma,
fucking
do we have any
discharged.
sports drinks? I need some
I need some
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
I need to refill my
Need
like
some
electrolytes
Gatorade
and fluids.
and some meat ASAP, so that way I can replenish my protein count. I just dropped everything I got, Ma.
Oh,
Mom,
I'm practicing my flashlight is like something like taking spelunking for Kama Sutra.
Which is another thing. You know, you guys invented Kama Sutra
Oh,
too. So
dude.
like, I'm even more surprised to hear that from you.
I'm a big fan of Indian women. Big fan of them. I dated one in Ocean Township.
Very proper.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say her first name, but obviously last name was Patel. But
No
yeah.
way.
Indian girl in Ocean.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Indian girls, Indian people in Ocean. I went to.
Yeah,
That's why I tell people too a lot. People don't understand like we grow up like even for me, like I was exposed to every race and ethnicity.
Dude, I dated everything. I dated black, white,
We had
Hispanic, Asian,
Asians,
Indian.
yeah, black, Indian,
I didn't
white,
discriminate.
Jewish, German.
Amen.
You know, there was literally everybody in my school.
Well, you didn't
so,
do them in that order. You didn't do you didn't do Jewish and German back to back. You just let them separate a little bit.
Kelly says her too. She can't imagine marrying someone without having to be intimate with them first, without love or attraction or any connection. I understand. They're talking about the weird thing for the arranged marriage. Avito says,
You can learn to love
my
someone.
cousin's marriage was that too. The dude was into the hotel business, and the woman was from the medical family. They got married with the clause that the dudes would build a hospital for the woman, and the woman's fam built another hotel. So, and yeah, I know what you guys mean. Said, yo, Indians are horny as fuck. We have a word just for afternoon sex.
What
It's
is
called
it?
Afternoon Delight.
It's Chris, you're going to have to say it. You see it in chat?
What is it?
Say it.
Baporyu. Baporyu. Baporyu.
Bubble you.
Baporyu.
Bubble you. So next time I
No,
see
it's spelled like Bap, O-O-R-Y-U.
it, dude, I can't see it.
Are we saying it right? Is he saying it right, Aviato?
Oh, Bapor you. Bapor you.
Just number one, remember this one thing, Aviato. When you do becoming a man, wrap it up.
So if I go see an Indian girl, I could go Bapor you. And how's it work? Because where I live, let me just tell you, like it's literally.
He says, even I have no idea how to pronounce it. What do you mean? You say it. How do you mean you don't know how to pronounce it?
I say it, but I do not
That's
do
not-
it.
It's like me saying, I don't know.
He doesn't understand where I live, dude. Like out there, it's 3/4 Indian, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's just Chris knows. He lives by. He lives by. me.
Which brings me to my next question for
Totally,
you,
man.
Aviato. Have you ever heard of? We talked about this, I think, on the last show, but you weren't here. Have you ever heard of the temple that's here? What is that temple, Chris?
Akshardham,
Yeah, and was that Princeton or Hamilton?
Robbinsville, New Jersey.
Have you ever heard of this? It's like
Akshardham.
it might even be not even be your religion.
Well,
There-
you
there's
got to
lots
figure
of
out what he
gods.
is. Like, is he a Sikh?
I don't know.
No, not Sikh. They're not
No,
Sikh. the
you're
one.
are
Or is
you
it yogi? It's
Punjab,
yogis?
right?
There's Punjabi, Sikhs,
Punjab is Sikh.
Yeah,
and then there's some other one. I forget what it is.
Hindu.
There's the
Hindi.
Hindus. Then you have the Muslims, which they don't.
Same
they
thing,
don't. They
man.
don't. The Muslims. They
It's the same thing.
something James.
Same
I don't know what
story.
I said, but yeah, Chris does it. And the best part, Naman, is when Chris does it, and this is nothing negative about Indian people, but when Chris
my
does
best
it,
friend growing
he's
up
got
was
the
Indian.
whole function
Okay.
down, dude.
He's
So
Punjabi.
you know, like when you get like real excited before you say something, and you do like the wind up, right? Yeah, and you get like that, like you're just waiting to say
Oh
it.
my God. I know what he's about to say.
Which you can
Good is
see
coming.
right
How are you? I'm doing okay.
He fucking kills it. He's Hindu from Punjab, but he's not Sikh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so you do that real elaborate wedding celebration
Namaste,
with the
namaste.
barat and all that other shit, and you do like the flowers at the
Yeah,
and
those
at the
are some
feet
badass
and the
weddings,
7
dude.
circles and all that.
Those are badass weddings.
Yeah, I mean that's like the abbreviated American version of it. They do like this whole crazy
Well,
thing
if you ever
over
decide
there.
to get married, you know the Rec Productions does have. This is an entertainment.
That's
just saying.
correct.
You can fly them to India,
Hey man, we've been to Idaho. We can go to India.
and you know,
Just
hey,
move
I
the
would like
letters
to go.
around.
if you paid a little extra, you know, I might MC it for you. Just saying.
2
Yo,
MCs.
I know
for the
Indian
price of
weddings are
one.
huge, man. They're not only huge, but they are huge money.
So remember, you want to use James over here, you can use him, and I have no problem being your MC.
Rupees is no option.
Chris could be the MC. They would understand him perfectly.
They'd be like, what the hell is this guy?
Yeah, I would totally choke, I think. I don't know if I can handle
Oh
that.
shit,
They'd be
man.
looking at me like, is he Mongolian or is he Samoan?
Yeah. It's a big deal, and it's actually like before I opened Rec, like you were saying about this is it, we've had this is it, and that's what we cater to, private events and weddings. And I remember when I did my first Hindu wedding ever, and it was an Americanized version of it, so they still had a mandap, and they did the ceremony. It was like a 45-minute ceremony. They did the barat with the guys on the way in. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. But it wasn't 2-3 days in multiple locations or whatever. But I was actually really blown away by the colors. The colors of the
Vibrant.
dress, of their
Vibrant.
wardrobe
Vibrant indeed.
is amazing. The henna is amazing. The
What
henna
is the
artwork.
henna?
The
the
artwork they do
yeah,
on
yeah.
their skin
Yeah, I know.
is amazing. And when you look at how this is executed and how it's done, and again, I saw the abbreviated American version of it, and you compare it towards an American wedding where the bride wears one white dress, which she shouldn't even be wearing a white dress because the bitch is fucking before then anyway. But,
Preach.
she wears a white dress and the guy wears a tux, and they do these like boring ass murpy weddings, with
My wife didn't wear white; she wore ivory.
well, most women should do the ivory, off-white, cream.
Not saying that my wife was a dirty, filthy whore, but
Damn, bro.
she was not. She was a saint.
Now she is.
I'm not
huh?
saying that, but the tradition behind the white dress is that they were supposed to be a virgin, right?
Hopefully
It
my
was supposed to show
hopefully your wife
purity.
is cleaning the house and not paying attention to what I'm saying, because I'm definitely in the doghouse.
Yeah, you definitely fucking up right now. She's in the room, so she could be just lurking, but she's there.
It's like that motherfucking Dwight when I get home.
She's gonna put a bow through your ass, an arrow through your ass when you get
Oh
home.
fuck yeah!
Dwight likes to have the
All
vagina.
right, so I kind of got off track. Let me think about what we covered. We did the food. We did odd news. We didn't do any sports. We doing sports?
I have sports here.
We did. What else did we do? We did a sexy time. We have a moist thoughts. You want to do a moist thoughts?
Let's do moist thoughts. Javier likes to see me wet.
Apologize for the shitty audio, but
Hey,
hey, man, and what can I say? The audio's not that great.
Dang. Okay. So I'm gonna run it then. Here we go. Moist thoughts with Dwight.
You know what's sad? I'll be the last person to die during my own lifetime.
That was moist thoughts.
You're so stupid, man.
it's true though.
It is true.
I'm gonna be the last person to die during my own lifetime.
So AVO said, I've seen the average Indian wedding. Yes, agreed. There are some like really, really high-end Indian weddings, especially here. But, and again, I'm not Indian. And I've found that, if you didn't know I was an Indian, I'm not Indian.
You're
but
not?
That is not possible.
There is a niche market for these weddings here. They typically hire other Indian people to do those events.
And there's a plethora. I mean, India is basically here too.
What's that?
So India is basically here, so you can find them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We got Little India in New Jersey.
yeah, I know. And he said he's heard of the temple that we were talking
okay.
about, which, again, we talked about it once before. It's like super beautiful. And that's like you told me, Chris, like the building that they have built is amazing to begin with, but it's only the Titan small version of it, why they build the ginormous one, and it's still the biggest one in the world, right?
Yeah, exactly.
What did Kelly say? Because I can't laugh out loud. That's
Yeah, she's talking about your moist thoughts.
I can't see the dot.
That's stupid.
Oh.
He's been there. Yeah, well, you went
was.
there. You went to everywhere else. You know where you haven't been? You haven't been fucking here because you dissed us.
Damn, he was right down the street from my house.
He was right down the street from the studio when he
Yo,
was at Ari's house.
Technically speaking, if he was
shit.
there, he was about 5 minutes away from my house.
Well,
Damn.
for there, and then he was at Ari's house, so he was not even 10 minutes away from
How
the
crazy is
studio.
it?
And then he's gonna go, blah, 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 I didn't have a car because I've never heard fucking Uber before, and I don't have that app on my phone. Aviato, you lying piece of
Yeah.
Just kidding.
See, the best part is, I'm his spirit animal, and I was 5 minutes away.
Yeah, and he dished you too.
He dissed me.
You don't mean shit.
He stayed away from the Rec Productions triangle over here.
Yeah.
Like, I did not want to be flying in that area. That would be very cross of me.
Shit. We're just teasing you, Aviato. You know we love you. I'm gonna
Yes.
have one of these.
Yeah, go ahead. Keep on
Yeah, if
having
we
them.
had anybody ahead that was from like Italy or Germany or somebody like that, we'd be making fun of them too.
We're an equal opportunity offensive group.
Yeah.
Comes
to
here
a
all the
point.
way from India.
Like we make fun
The
of
other side of the world.
we make fun of Chris
You
and
came
he's
here
kidding.
all the way from the other side of the world, but you couldn't come 3 miles.
Well,
come
it's
see us.
okay. You know what? At least he watches from the other side of the
3
planet.
fucking miles.
Hey, he watches the show from the other side of the planet.
And it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
A year
there.
in the future.
Who's living in the
What's
future?
it like in the future?
Jimmy Shark's in the past and Aviato's in the future.
Oh my God. We're
So-
breaking time zones.
That's right. We're international.
Not only we're international, we're like Doc Brown and George McFly.
He
Or Marty
says,
McFly.
he says the next time he comes here, he'll come right from the airport. Now you chat, you
Hold
saw
on,
it.
hold on.
It's
Ready,
in
ready?
chat?
Wait, hold on.
Exactly.
Oh, hold on. Get it. Bullshit. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
He only said that because he knows he's not coming back here anytime soon. I'm not coming back. Fuck.
I
He
don't know
came
what
here
that-
one time. He's like, I'm never going back there again.
I think
I'm staying here.
dude, I got some type of allergy. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Bullshit. Oh. Oh.
Oh, do you have some now too?
Yeah,
Scratch
my eyes are
you water
watering
your
from.
eyes.
I'm having an allergic reaction. My eyes are watering from all that bullshit pollen that's in the air.
Yeah, no, there's a reason why your eyes are brown. You're full of it. Look, I love the guy. He's awesome.
Okay.
He's
You
awesome
can't even
guy.
call him his right name, but you love him.
Nah, he's a good guy. I like Aviato. I wish he was known at that temple. I would have
I like these churro
I
chips.
would have stopped at that temple and visited him. Be like, show me around the temple.
It's really nice, man. It's like
I've
heated
never
marble
been.
floors. You were walking around in your socks or your bare feet, whichever you got.
I would wear socks because I don't think people want to see my feet.
Yeah.
Aviato,
There's no judging.
is it true that mice or rats are considered a holy creature?
What?
Yeah. They let them run through the
No, I know
temples and
cows
stuff
are.
like that.
I know
Is that,
cows are.
is that not true? That is it mice or rats that carry us? I know that cows are. I'm talking about cows.
How about
I
elephants?
asked him about fucking mice.
I thought elephants were sacred.
Just
too.
answer my question and don't pay attention to fucking Dwight.
Why? Should pay attention to me.
Want a churro chip? They're really good.
I think they believe that there a lot of animals are
The reincarnation.
Ancestors?
deceased. Yeah, deceased.
Yeah, it's reincarnation.
Man, they are a very, very ancient civilization.
Well,
so,
I like the idea. Like you die, you come back as something else. That's pretty cool.
well, everybody needs hope, right?
Ah, shit, a roach.
Damn, well, they're not holy.
There
Don't
ain't
worry
no
about
fucking
it.
roaches in here, dog. Don't be fucking stomping your feet saying that bullshit.
Crush him and crush him.
No roaches in here, son.
Indonesia.
Kelly, you said you think it's from a different country?
Bless your heart, sir.
I don't think
I thought it was from a different country.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
He said Indonesia.
Yeah, there's a difference between Indonesia and India. It starts the same as IND.
No. I thought it was like I thought I watched a documentary and they were showing the Taj Mahal and you can't go in any place with shoes
No,
on. And
Taj
that
Mahal, hell
there,
no.
That there was.
No, there's no rats and fucking mice in Taj Mahal.
Oh, Taj Mahal is,
the
like,
prince that
meticulous.
made that for his bride.
Listen.
No.
They got the Ganges River, and you're talking to me.
Okay. Don't be talking bad about the
I
Ganga.
almost spit the chip out when you made that noise.
That's like saying, hey, is Dalsum from Street Fighter 2 Like, does he actually hang out in the streets of, New Delhi?
These are really good. I'm really enjoying these.
When you're done, you can poop it into the Mother Ganga.
Really?
Alright.
9 a.m., bro.
Yeah, it's the late here
Dude,
too.
are you still drinking the Red Bulls? Like, if you do, bro, you gotta be careful. Then drink the coffee. Be careful with that anal leakage shit.
Yeah, it's got too much of that root
It's
stuff
all good.
there, huh?
Thanks for enduring our torture tonight.
No, I love
Amy, you
Aviano.
know.
Yo, he gave it to us hard last week.
We love you too. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
giving
he
it
gave
back to you
Yo,
from
he
your last place.
fucking right in my butt last week.
He's got his whole day ahead of him today. He's probably
Well,
gonna
good.
drink.
Have fun, bro. Be safe. Don't do anything stupid. And remember, be the sexy.
That's Dwight smelling his imaginary cock that he wishes was in his hand.
Not
Put his lips
imaginary.
on
My
it.
cock is in my crotch. I just don't
is
want to
in the
whip it out and go.
Oh my goodness. He was here for that. What else? I guess give me the sports, man, and then we can wrap it
Good
up.
night, Aviano.
I don't think anybody gives a fuck about sports, but
Okay, we'll do something real quick.
If you're gonna do the sports, knock, knock, fizzle, fizz, fizz.
go ahead, man.
Okay. The second leg of the Triple Crown will happen this weekend, the Preakness,
I thought you were talking about my third leg.
in the Baltimore, Maryland at the Belmont Park. The Kentucky Derby winner,
Now wait a minute. Is it people can go attend this in Kentucky?
I believe so. No,
Okay.
no. It's not in Kentucky. It's in Baltimore.
In Baltimore,
It's in
Maryland.
Baltimore. The Kentucky Derby winner, Medina Spirit, will be racing against other 3-year-olds for the second Jewel of the Crown.
What are the odds on that?
I don't know, but I'm interested to see if this horse can win 2 in a row.
Horse betting is the only sport that you can know nothing about horses and just throw a bunch of money in and win big time.
That's true. The New York Yankees say that 8 of their vaccinated members tested positive for COVID-19.
Well, they got injected with it, so
Well, unfortunately, they're the ones that took the J&J vaccine 2 weeks ago, and it affected coach, staff members, and the player, Gleyber Torres.
that's like saying to me that you tested positive to have the flu after you got the flu shot. They give you the fucking flu, so I don't know.
And then,
Okay, that's news. Go ahead.
and then you know how we both like golf.
Yes, very
Ricky
much.
Fowler, he visited Tiger Woods after his single car collision, and he
Mm-hmm.
states that Tiger Woods is actually in good spirits and is not lacking the competitive spirits.
He should be in good spirits. He's still rich as fuck and doesn't have anything to worry about. So, I mean, must be
shizzle.
tough life being Tiger Woods.
So allegedly, he may make another comeback. I think it's time for Tiger to hang it up, but that's just me.
Tiger was great. He's still better than everybody, a lot of other people, but he's not top of the food chain anymore in golf. He's getting a little bit older, and
He's getting long in the tooth.
yeah.
But I will say that, say for the whole Plaque delegation, that we will keep Tiger Woods.
So there's that. You know, I will touch on. Oh, let me see
What will
what's
you
on
touch?
my.
What will you touch?
What
What
will you touch?
What will you touch? What will
I
you
wanted
touch?
to make sure it was just alpha. I wanted to make sure it wasn't Kelly saying there's something wrong with my mics. I will touch lightly on this subject before we go, and I'm not going to really give you my personal opinion. But so after they've been saying it for over a month or two now, I believe, finally the CDC says that people who are vaccinated can return to life as normal and commingle with people without masks or social distancing.
I knew we were gonna get to this. I knew it.
Well, I mean, it's undeniable news. We have news based into our show. It's a catch up, right? We don't need
Personally,
to get
this is
into
what-
like
this-
raging hostilities about it, but I will say this, man.
You know, people who are not vaccinated, who don't care to be vaccinated, are not gonna wear their masks.
Of course not. And who's going to police that? And who's going to tell if people are lying or not? And my biggest thing about this is
It should be honest. It
how.
should be
But
true.
wait. Just let me say this for a second. Look, honesty. You're asking people for something way bigger than what they're capable of doing. I mean, come on, bro. But I want to understand. Anything else aside, I want to understand what happened to
I like that, Chris.
medical privacy
Thank
or
you.
any kind of HIPAA privacy. Now, you could say, oh, it's just a vaccination, or right? Okay, so let me just give you this spin. And I've said this before. You're saying that people that aren't vaccinated are more dangerous than people that are vaccinated, right? To go into these places, they're a public risk. They're a health risk. That's essentially what you're saying, right? Okay. So if you go to a skate park, okay, or you go to a water park, or someplace where your skin can make contact or you can get an abrasion or a cut, are you then obligated to disclose to the people on your way into the theme park that you have, let's throw a big
AIDS.
one out there, AIDS,
AIDS.
which can be transmitted by open wound to open wound, right? Now, I know it's a grandiose analogy, and again, I'm not like diving into
No, I hear
the
you.
thing. This is very surface level conversation, but to me, like that's the one. I'm just saying what bothers me. One of the
I hear
things
you.
that bothers me about it is like I have that kind of approach in my head of like, since when do people have to start disclosing what? If you're vaccinated, then you're good.
Right.
So why the fuck would you care if I was or wasn't? Because you're good, Poppy.
Because the fact that we're trying to get rid of this virus, and by people just going out there willy-nilly, unprotected, who are not vaccinated, all you're gonna do is spread it
So-
and you're gonna spread it to yourself and spread it to a lot more people because you like, look, it's your choice not to get the vaccine. I don't care, it's your choice. But you know what? Freedoms come with responsibility.
But
So,
you,
like, if
you
you
said
go
like a
buy
pretty
a
key word
gun-
at the beginning
Hold
though,
on, hold
freedoms,
on.
right?
Yeah, but you have the freedom to, like, in this country, you have a freedom to buy a gun, right? But you can't carry the gun anywhere, right? You have to be responsible with it
Sure.
because you could.
But you don't have to
you
disclose
put-
your medical.
Okay,
Aside from mental health, you don't have to disclose your mental
You're right.
capacity or problems when you apply for that gun.
right.
So, I mean, there's a counter to everything. I don't disagree with what you're saying. What you're saying is right, dude.
So
but,
my thing is that it's,
but where was this responsibility for the, let's call it, 100 years prior to this with tons of other things that now all of a sudden we're on the straight and narrow path of you need to be responsible for the other 9 million people in this state.
me personally, I could give it
I know you don't.
as much as, look,
I'm
I
just
love
saying conversation
humanity,
after
but
conversation.
I care more about me and my wife and my family
Okay.
than
You guys
anybody
are
else.
protected, right?
Right. So that's why I got vaccinated. My wife got vaccinated. My mother got vaccinated.
Great.
A lot of people.
I'm happy for everybody
So
that did.
My thing is, it's like, I'm not going to tell you, if you want to not get vaccinated, that's your choice. But don't cry to me going, oh, they won't end the lockdowns. Well,
So
because the virus keeps on spreading because you chose not to get vaccinated and you chose not to wear a mask.
So like, and I'm gonna
You
play
just
devil's advocate to
decided
you
to
on this a
go-
little bit. So
in close quarters with other people, potentially getting ill.
Let-
It's like, oh, there's a person with herpes. You're gonna have sex with a person who has herpes, and you might get a chance to get herpes.
So what if, speaking of
Might
herpes, and
get
you
a
don't know that
chance.
you have herpes, and you go out and you have sex because you don't show signs of it, then you go out and put people at risk, right? Because they consented to you don't have a condom on or whatever, but you give those people herpes, it still happened, right?
Right.
So it would be like the same thing as saying,
We're not on
well,
lockdown.
you got a flu shot, but you chose not to get the flu. So when you show up at the hospital with the flu, we're going to be like, "Pfft, don't complain to me that you got the flu because you didn't get the flu shot and we had a flu shot for you. You know,
That's how I look
and
at
I'm
it.
not comparing the two viruses. I'm saying that the principle is what's to me.
My thing is that this is just gonna the way I personally feel it.
So-
Like I said, I don't care what anybody does, but I feel I'm not gonna say they're selfish. I'm not. You have the freedom and the responsibility for your own actions.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just going to prolong this
Well-
fucking lockdown.
I personally, you got the vaccine, and I'm happy for you. I have zero intentions of getting
know you will.
vaccinated. And I'll put a little piece of personal information out there just for conversation's sake. So Kelly had COVID.
Right.
Kelly had COVID, 100% confirmed. You know, didn't, and this is, I'm going back. It's been, I think she's been
Over,
2
like, 2
months.
months
Yeah. Now, so Kelly had COVID, had it, you know, decent enough where, you know, her breathing wasn't like so affected, but she suffered from the fatigue and from the headaches
She said she still has COVID fog.
and some brain fog and some of the other symptoms incorporated into it, and they really kicked her butt. My point in this is that Kelly and I were like this for those 3 weeks that she had COVID, and guess who never got COVID?
See, what thing is, people don't understand the COVID vaccine is for, you know, it's supposed to lessen.
Yeah,
this,
you could still get it, but it's gonna not
right.
make it less lethal.
So
but
that's why I'm like, I don't care personally what happens, but at the same time, like, don't get upset that they don't stop the lockdowns.
well,
I'm just worried that
Don't get upset about it.
that
Like
another
this.
virus doesn't happen again, which is ultimately going to happen. It
Or
happens.
worse-
It's going
or
to
the
happen every
worst
single
version
year
of it.
now. How many antibodies can they put and pump
Right.
into our bodies before our body's like, hey, fuck this shit?
why are they making people that have had COVID, who have the antibodies from having it, get an injection for it in a manufactured sense? But like Kelly, she's already had COVID. She's already, her body, it's not an alien or what do they call it? Novel?
Right.
A novel virus to her body anymore, right? So why does she need to get a vaccination?
Allegedly, it only the antigens or the antibodies that are in her system only last for a limited amount of time.
Isn't that with anything though?
Allegedly,
I still get colds.
Allegedly,
I mean, I don't get colds, but I'm just saying.
Allegedly, with the vaccine, it's supposed to last longer. But
What, 6 months?
my thing is, it's like, well, if that's true, then why do we
Look,
have to get boosters? Like
everybody's-
right now, I have to. In August, I have, or maybe July, I have to start considering
Getting a
looking
booster.
for a booster shot.
Right. And see, here's my personal opinion on it again. And like, I'm not swaying anybody anyway, and whatever y'all want to do is totally fine with me.
Amen.
You do what you need to do. Me personally, I don't care how many people continue, and I know that you got it, and Renata got it, and that's cool. I don't care how many people say that it's necessarily a risk-free thing. You know, long term, or they don't know.
Right.
They really don't. Yes, they definitely spent a year doing, you know, some testing, but they're in the test phase now. You and all of the other people that have taken these shots are part of this testing process. And, you know, they think that the science is saying that everything should be good. Like everybody should be
Right.
good to go after they get it. There shouldn't be any problems. But, you know, just like we constantly change the science when we learn more about space,
Right.
right? Science evolves, right?
Right.
So there's going to be
no.
things
I
that
hear
they-
you.
So
It's a valid point.
my personal opinion, and my personal opinion only, is that for me, it's not for me. You know, like I don't want to do that to myself.
You're just waiting till herd immunity gets up where you don't have to worry about
Well,
it.
I lived right next to it and never got it.
No, I hear you.
You know, so like, and then I've also had a family member that has passed away subsequent because of COVID, because you know, and that's coming from somebody that has had both sides of the spectrum, right? You know, like significant other has had it, and then a family member
Guy
got
right
it
across the way
and
over
passed
here.
away. Our neighbor, even, yeah, you're right, across the way, got it and passed away. He was a younger gentleman in his 50s or whatever. I mean, he had comorbidities, but you know, like at the end of the day, man, you know, like I'm not painting a picture for anybody, and this is supposed to be a fun show. I do have some, and I'm just being real because that's what this whole point of the show is just to like talk
Bullshit
about stuff.
talk, yeah.
I have my own personal concerns with it. I don't think it's a good fit for me. You know, if I have to continue to play the game right now while other people don't, and I have to wear a mask in a store, like I'm not gonna go run and be like, okay, well now they're saying that the people that got vaccines can be normal, and the people that haven't, you have to sit in a separate section of the stadium, or you can't go into these stores, or you can't do this. Like, that still doesn't make me want to be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna go get the injection, because that's not principle enough for me to get it. And that's just me personally, and that was my 2-cent rant about it. It is a little concerning to me, civil rights wise, to start doing that to people.
I agree. I agree. To me, it's just,
even if it's for the greater good or not.
to me, the only concern I have is just it's going to prolong the virus and prolong the lockdown. That's my only issue.
I don't think, honestly, my opinion, I don't think after the last year that the government is really gonna, especially those local governments, are gonna be able to get people to consent to do another lockdown again. I think that they played their hand
We're
on
still
that.
in lockdown.
Here in New Jersey, we're not on lockdown. We have restrictions,
Dude,
right? And these aren't even real laws. These are executive orders that are
We were told
written,
15 days, and it's still over a year and
Correct.
several months.
of the government telling you what you can and can't do, our local government, what you can and can't do, what can and can't be open, what,
That's the science.
Now Murphy, the guy that's like, we're gonna play it by the science here, folks. Don't
God,
be a
I hate this
knucklehead. It's all
guy.
about the science. Now his
hate
boy, the science, which is the CDC, was like, hey, bro, you don't have to wear masks. And now he's like, well, I don't really fucking care what the CDC says. Y'all are still wearing masks in New Jersey because we're not quite there yet. Because I, Phil Murphy, the politician, know that we're not there yet.
He's a jerk off.
Yeah, and the power grab is scary, dude. And that's ultimately where I was going with the whole thing of even talking about special people being allowed to do things. There's a weird power grab in here. We're in a time of civil unrest where there's a lot of segregation, both by race and ethnicity right now. I feel like we're more divided than we ever have been as a society. Even in the 60s, when you're talking about racial segregation, we're worse now because now we're really just criticizing everybody for what they do, whether they're pangender, heterosexual, black, white, Hispanic, inoculated, not inoculated, a vaxxer, an anti-vaxxer. How many more subcategories can you take to just push people away from each other?
Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Yeah, man. And the scary thing is that you have people policing people by shaming people in either direction, whether they are pro or anti it, which is a very scary principle when you give a general mass of people enough power to be able to manipulate that,
Like that lady who called me for 3 straight weeks, every 2 hours for $13.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said because I was reading chat.
No, like that lady harassing me, like she trying to shame me into paying $13 for 3 straight weeks for every 2 hours.
I don't want to be shamed into going to get a vaccination that I'm not comfortable with, that I don't feel like I need. I feel like my immune system, personally, my own choice, is strong enough and has been proven to be strong enough to either not get it at all or to be able to fight it, where I don't think that I necessarily have to go get that vaccination. Now, somebody else or yourself or whoever that feels that they need to get it because...
Now, here's my question for you. Are you going to be one of these people who are going to just go open mask no matter what?
What do you mean?
Like not wear a mask in public, not wear a mask in
Just listen, dude,
like,
I've been doing events for
I'm just asking, like,
so,
see if you go to, like, they say, oh, now you can walk into a Wawa, a convenience store.
You should be able to walk into a Wawa without a mask on. It's not weird to not wear masks.
Okay.
Wearing masks is weird. And people are unsanitary about it, and they wear the same one, and they just, they have made people feel weird about, after however long of never wearing one, they make you feel weird if you see somebody without, like, oh shit, you see somebody walking in a store without a mask, you're like, oh shit, that guy doesn't have a mask on. Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna see what's gonna happen here.
You're like
waiting for it, right? And it's like, how do you feel that way about it? Like, if you are literally afraid of that, like, then wear a fucking mask.
Because I saw, like, it was kind of funny you said that. Like, on Tuesday, I was at a Quick Check over in Farmingdale, and there was this older lady. She had to be, like, in her 70s, and she walking around without a mask. Everybody else has a mask, and I'm like, that's on you. Like, you're the individual who chooses to be that way.
I will take that risk.
If you get it, don't come bitching to me and crying, oh, nobody warned me. Nobody said. That was your choice.
Kelly was the most mask-wearing person. Hand sanitizing and mask, right? I was doing events. I'm around masses of people. I'm not the same. She got COVID, I didn't. I am doing events. I'm out amongst people. Let me tell you something, bro. That mask thing, that shit's all a fucking facade.
These people are
It's
coming
all
from
a facade, Chris. Come on. You've been to events. You've seen it firsthand. Like people aren't wearing masks walking in the door. They're not wearing masks while they're there. They're not wearing masks on the fucking dance floor. People are being normal. They're being normal. And some people do wear the masks. And that's okay if they're those people.
Right.
And again, I'm not shaming that, but I don't like the control of it. I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's good.
I see your point. At the same time, it's just, to me, I just think it's going to extend everything.
But they could just keep doing it for, and then what Chris is saying, they can keep doing it
my
for
thing
all
is,
these different
don't
viruses.
get me wrong. I make fun of the guys that wear their mask inside their own car.
Yeah, or walking
are
down
you-
the street with the
I was like,
dog
are
by
you some type of
themselves and they
stupid?
have a mask on.
Like the other day, I saw a meme of a guy in Florida riding his motorcycle without a helmet,
but with a mask on.
but has a mask on.
Right.
And I'm thinking to myself, hold on, you're worried about catching a virus, but you're not worried about cracking your
Right,
skull.
and that's what I'm saying, dude. And it's like there's so many things that are like red flags to me that is like you can be the biggest pro-masker, but you'll go out to dinner, you'll wear your mask into the restaurant, like you have to. You'll wear your mask till you get to your table, right? But then you'll sit in the restaurant for 2.5 hours, not 6 feet away from anybody else at the table, and talk loudly and whatever, and be perfectly okay with that. But if I walked in the Wawa for fucking 3 seconds, well, literally 3 minutes to grab a cup of coffee, not lingering, like I literally walk in, get a cup of coffee, and go to the cash register, I have to wear a mask. Like, what sense does that make
keeping your mouth shut the
in
whole
the
time.
world? Like,
You're not coughing. You're not sneezing.
right,
You're
you're not
keeping
talking,
your mouth shut. You're not like mouth
like
breathing.
opening, eating food, and talk. Like to me, and this is a rhetorical question, and I'm not like gearing it towards anybody, but what fucking science book does that come from? What sense of common sense does that come from? That makes zero fucking sense to me. And again, that's my rant about it. I don't think where we're headed right now is a good direction. Whether there's intentions there or not, if it could be like fucking Korea or Japan or wherever, like there are people that walk around the streets in China, Japan, whatever, with masks on before all this coronavirus thing, right? There were some people that did it and a lot of people that didn't, and they did it because of air quality or whatever the reasons were there, right? They had that choice in there. And I think that ultimately, local government and federal government need to get on the same page and say, look, you're always going to have this disconnect between the people that are pro this and have this and not, right? And the only way you're going to bridge that disconnect is be like, you have to make a personal decision at that point in time.
So that goes back to my thing. It's your personal choice, but don't complain.
Right.
They keep on.
I agree with you.
Don't complain that you get the virus.
That's right.
Don't complain to me that we're still in lockdown. Don't complain about shit. Don't complain. Oh, there's a new.
But I don't think there should be a
Don't
lockdown. I think you
complain.
should not complain if you get sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that they should be refused care, but I don't think you can't complain if you're not sick.
No, you need care. Hands on. But my thing
well,
is,
not everybody.
it's like,
Kelly didn't need care.
Like my thing is, I don't give a damn. Like you do your lifestyle. Don't come complaining to me. Millions died. That's not my fault. Don't come to me that you got the virus. Don't complain to me that there's been another mutation and we're still in lockdown. Don't complain to me about all this other bullshit that have. I don't care. Don't come to me that your business failed. Don't come to me saying that now you gotta all this fucking shit that's going on in the world. Don't come to me. I don't care.
There's a couple things that I have on my list that I could use your number for then. I think they qualify.
Look, dude, I like, Dwight, you're not saying anything wrong, man. But at the end of the day,
Completely agree.
I don't think that, and again, it comes back to authoritarian stuff for me. Like, businesses shouldn't be closed. Like, People shouldn't be losing their businesses.
If Walmart, Home
and
Depot,
all the
and
people
all
that
these other
lost their
businesses
businesses over this time
are open, everything else should be open too.
Yeah, but then that's
But
corporate.
you have
that's
to
the
do it with
corporate ties.
responsibility. My thing is, if you're walking in Walmart with the fucking mask, who's stopping you going into a small business with a mask?
Yep.
My thing is that people I think we've become so willy-nilly about the virus. Like we don't understand
That's
that it's an airborne virus. It's something you breathe in through your nose.
Well,
It's something that
it's
you
about
touch
a
with your
viral load,
hands.
right? The amount of viral load that
So
you
my thing is,
ingest will
if
dictate
it's something
the-
that you breathe in your nose or you touch with your hands and you're gonna eat with your hands and put your hands to your face, you're going to catch something. And if this thing is that successful for you to catch, well, it's your choice not to get the virus, not the vaccine. That's your choice, and it's your choice not to wear a mask. Just don't come to me going, "Why did I get it? Why is there lockdown? Why did I get sick? Why did my mother
The
die?"
science actually said that you can't get it from surfaces, so I don't agree with what you just said there because
I haven't seen that.
they said that you cannot get it from surfaces.
Yeah, I have read that as well.
I haven't
It's
seen
on
that
the CDC
literature.
website.
No, okay. I have to look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah, I'm not like arguing with you.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
saying like you
No, I
can't get
just-
it from surface contact, but you can get it from particulates.
I would like to see the literature on it before I make
Yeah,
a comment.
definitely. We'll
but-
come back to it on the next show. I don't want to keep the show going on and on forever. It is troublesome to me. You gotta let people be people. At the end of the day,
Amen.
it's everybody else's
Amen.
choice. We cannot live in a society where we continuously have to worry about everybody else's feelings or concerns for decades and decades and decades prior to this new 2021, 2020, this whole new genre of the way we live about, like, for example, Montclair just banned leaf blowers from fucking May until October because the people that are working from home are complaining that leaf blowers from the landscapers are too noisy for them to be able to concentrate during work. So because they can't concentrate, an entire industry that counts on that piece of equipment to get their jobs done can now no longer use that piece of equipment and have to manually rake leaves. So
crazy.
this sense of entitlement about what everybody else is worried about, everybody just worry about yourself, stay in your own
Let me
fucking
ask you a
lane,
question.
mind your own business, and stop worrying about everybody else's fucking problems or sicknesses or whatever.
Let me ask you a question. CDC said that you can wear 2 pairs of bathing suits and you can pee in pools.
Yeah, exactly. The
So here's my question. When can I go swimming in your pool?
CDC says that you can go outside and
Use a flashlight.
yeah. The CDC says that you can go outside and not wear a seatbelt if you wear a mask and play with other people.
Amen.
It's just ridiculous. Whatever. Listen, we hope everybody. What does Kelly say? CC is full of shit too, but let's wrap it up, guys. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm done with it. I had my time in to shine on it. Fuck you, vaxxers. No, I'm just kidding. That's all I got for
you're
you. Dwight,
picking
you have
that
anything that you got going on this week or whatever?
Well, I'm gonna do beer can chicken again, and let me just tell you, I had some beer can chicken, tried it for the first time, delicious. And I
Yeah.
can't wait to try it again tomorrow. More
Yeah.
beer can chicken, delicious.
Try that Guinness.
Very cool. So that's what you're gonna do. It's gonna be beautiful tomorrow, man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
jealous of everybody that's off tomorrow. It is gonna be like today, but a little bit nicer.
My mother's coming over.
All
so.
sun,
Oh.
man. I'm gonna work all weekend, literally all weekend.
I farted and I think something squirted out.
We might have to go wipe after we're done.
I think it's probably all the Red Bull, get the anal leakage.
Ooh.
Starting to sit in, huh?
So what do we got going on here Monday?
Well, you got the Saturday. And then
Most
you got
sports, yeah,
Sunday.
but nobody's gonna see that because that's recording stuff. Saturday and Sunday are recording stuff. Monday, most sports missed the last 2 weeks. Hopefully they're back this week. Tuesday, no Mike. Wednesday, I'll either do Resident Evil or Lot Lizards and Loads.
And eventually, I'm going to do one of my shows, one of my
Yeah.
episodes here. So,
Yeah, at the MTG Ectoplasm show.
yep. So I'm excited about that.
We do have some other exciting things going on. I just can't.
Exciting.
can't speak about them publicly at the moment. So
really good stuff that we can't talk about.
yeah. And that's my story, man. I hope everybody has
And
a
he's sticking
fucking
to it.
awesome weekend this weekend. Enjoy the beautiful weather. You know,
Amen.
stay safe, but do stupid things. That's my best
You go
advice.
outside, you can choose to wear a mask or not to wear a mask. I
Yeah,
don't give
if
a
you're
shit.
outside by yourself walking your dog, you probably don't have to wear a mask.
And if you're
Just
inside,
letting you know.
inside your car driving, don't wear a mask.
Yeah, don't. And if you wear your mask around your chin and then stick your finger in your butthole and then go touch your mask again, you probably shouldn't just wear
I
a mask.
recommend if you're taking a shit, wear a mask.
Yeah. If you well, that's it, man. On behalf of myself,
And handsome.
y'all can suck some dicks.
How about have sex with a mask on?
Yeah.
'Cause sex smell real. Sex does smell.
I would think you would suffocate.
Yeah.
Chris, you got anything to add before we go?
Not a damn thing, fellas. I'm
All right,
tired.
man.
All right. Well, see you next week. We're out. Peace, bitches. Woo!
Yo, fade me out.
Wrap it up, B.
Fade me out.